Okay, everybody, we're in Act 5, I think. There's no other reason I believe that Catherine would be speaking to us like this. So without further ado, let's continue forward.
We have no other urgent commissions on the books at present. Thank you for all your hard work lately. Perhaps you two could consider taking a vacation.
What's a vacation? Do we really know what a vacation even is?
Amazing! Paimon never thought we'd end up having downtime and not cry.
Exactly. I can't imagine us having downtime. Genuinely.
Things were pretty hectic when we first got here. Everywhere you looked, it was either the wild hunt causing chaos or the Vatui stirring up trouble. It felt like this whole region was one giant slime in a barrel, ready to go boom at any moment.
We really have achieved a lot since we've been here, haven't we?
Sure have. Things were looking pretty dicey, but in the end, we managed to turn it around. Whoa! Paimon just got deja vu! Oh,
Yep,
that's right.
every time.
It's because we've done this like a million times now.
Yep, Paimon. Everywhere we go, a lot happens suddenly, and we come out on top.
Ah, yes. Are you two aware that the Moon Prayer Night is soon to take place?
Moon Prayer Night. Is that in relation to what Lauma was talking about all the way back in Act 1?
Oh,
Yeah, okay.
Llama told us that was coming up soon. Wait, why do you mention it though? Do people in Nasha Town celebrate it too? Paimon thought it was just for moon goddess worshippers.
You're partially right. Most people in Nasha Town just see the festival as an opportunity to do business. They do not concern themselves with the religious
Yeah.
element.
That makes a lot of sense.
The festival was first celebrated by the Frost Moon Scions. On this day, they would wear moon prayer blossoms and celebrate the birth of the moon goddess through song and dance. They would also prepare food and handicrafts and give them as gifts to others. Over time, it became Nod Krai's most lively festival.
I mean, sounds fun.
Oh, sounds like fun.
I'm definitely up for it.
Great. Well, in the meantime, since Catherine doesn't have any commissions for us, let's focus on some personal business instead. When we first got here, you mentioned that this is where
Yeah.
your spaceship landed.
Okay, we're starting off with talk of our spaceship.
We didn't get to follow up on it at the time because we got wrapped up in that whole rare air situation, but now we can finally start investigating it properly.
Except we have no idea where to start.
Well, there's a saying Paimon's heard around these parts, which goes, if you lift up a rock, you'll find something you weren't looking for.
Where did you hear that from, Paimon?
By that logic, you'll never find what you're looking for while you're searching, but the moment you stop looking, it'll jump right out at you.
You know, I'm not sure it's as simple as that, but at the same time, that is so actually accurate. Um, just you desperately search for something, and it stays like hidden. It's gone. It's not in sight. And then you give up. You're just done. You're ready to call it quits, and so you just sit down or like take one look to somewhere, and it's just there. That does happen, and it's obnoxious when it happens.
Could be worth a try though, right? Anyway, Paimon suggests we focus on other stuff we want to do for now, and just keep an ear out for spaceship-related intel as we go.
We haven't seen Columbina in a while. She used a huge amount of power in the final battle against Revered, and has been much weaker since then. I don't know if I can do anything to genuinely help her, but surely a little chat can do no harm. One other thing that concerns me is we've seen no trace of the doctor so far.
What's wrong? You look super serious all of a sudden.
I was just thinking about Columbina and the doctor.
Huh? Paimon gets why you'd be concerned about Columbina, but what does the doctor have to do with anything?
We learned back in Natlin that he's been investigating the moon, but he's been suspiciously absent so far.
Oh, that's true. And now that you mention it, we're definitely overdue for a showdown with the Vatui.
I know, so far we've actually been somewhat working together.
It is weird that he hasn't shown himself this whole time. What could he be up to?
Nothing good. Engrossed in one of his experiments, perhaps? Either way, his current inaction is yeah, is a good thing? I don't know. What's he planning? It could be good, it could be bad.
True. Paimon would much rather deal with Marionette anyway. She says the meanest things, but when it comes down to it, she doesn't seem like a bad person.
Oh yeah, no. I would definitely rather spend time with the marionette.
Maybe it's the pressure of being a Fatous? Especially as a Harbinger. Does she feel like she's gotta act tough to keep up appearances or something?
Maybe? I'm not sure that's it, but that's possible.
But then, every time we headed out with Rarier, she always wound up having to repair Polonia and her other robots.
This is true.
That's gotta sting. Losing face always hurts more for people who care a lot about their image. She's probably still furious about it.
Okay, I'm glad we're calling this out. Paimon, we're in front of Catherine. And who made Catherine? You know, maybe we should have this chat somewhere far, far away. But, Paimon, I have a feeling she might have heard all that.
What? Relax, she's not even here. Huh?
Yeah, Paimon.
What's the matter?
I have a strong feeling she has to be able to hear through that. No, there's no way she can't hear through Catherine.
Oh, nothing. Sorry, we'll be on our way now. Where are we again? Oh yeah, Columbina? Right, yeah, let's go see Columbina.
Yeah, let's do that before we get murdered. Nocturne of the Far North. Okay, guys, we're actually in. Yeah, no, I always stop here every day, and so that's why I started it. I do apologize. Yeah, let's actually get clicked on that. Let's travel. Let's do this. Okay, let's go. Forgot you can't glide here.
Hey, she's sitting up.
Yep.
Is me sitting here a rare sight?
Not rare, but, you know, I guess they assumed you'd be laying down to, you know, take a nap.
No, we just thought
Yeah.
you'd be resting.
Perhaps I would have been, were it not for the sudden arrival of some unexpected guests.
Unexpected guests?
Not that I consider it a disturbance. After all, you are the only ones who are free to enter.
So just us? You noticed us really
Would it
quick,
not
huh?
be a little unfriendly of me to lie down while we speak?
I didn't realize you put so much thought into little things like that.
Only sometimes. There have been moments lately where I think about you and your companions.
Oh?
They are warm, mysterious, and cozy memories. Very few of my past memories are anything like that. They say that travelers return home bearing bags full of souvenirs. But my luggage was empty, and I believed it would stay that way.
Return home? So, you're still planning on returning to the moon?
As much as I wouldn't want to see her go, because I really like her, I can imagine so far, even with the things happening around her, she would still feel the urge to go back to the place known as home.
Yes, this planet continues to reject me, reminding me that I do not belong here. If I remain into that,
There will come a day that I disintegrate. And I don't mean reduced to dust or turned into food for the flowers. I mean, I will cease to exist entirely.
That's awful. Like, but how would we be able to change that, though? If this is a fundamental rejection?
Alright then. Well, we're sure gonna miss you. But it sounds like we'll have to say goodbye.
How do you intend to return?
The moon prayer night is soon to arrive. On that day, the moon will be closest to Devat. The Kuvaki in this land will reach its peak at that time. I merely need to grasp the tide, and with relatively little effort. Oh, Paimon gets it! It'll work like a slingshot!
I mean, that's one way of putting it.
You make it sound like she's gonna get blasted up to the moon.
If I did that, I suspect I would crash into the false sky.
Yeah, no, I think so too.
I will be using a much gentler approach. But I do like the analogy. It's fun.
There you go. Points for it being fun.
You see? She gets Paimon's sense of humor.
I mean, I get your sense of humor too, Paimon, but it's fun to, like, joke with you at times, man.
In the blink of an eye, the time has come to part ways.
Oh, okay. We're getting back to being serious.
It does feel that way, doesn't it? Time seems to fly fastest when you are enjoying it.
Mm-hmm.
I have always thought of myself as a wanderer on this earth, and it has never expressed any desire to keep me here. Yet, just as I plan to depart, it tugs at my arm. Is this a gesture of affection? Or is the world mocking me?
It really does depend on how you're looking at it.
Oh. Were you hoping I can answer that?
Yes, you are a traveler, so you must have a lot of experience in this area.
Then, what I would say is, enjoy the moment.
That's right! Don't overthink it! Happiness is happiness and joy is joy! The point is to enjoy it, not analyze it!
I can understand why you're analyzing it, but you don't have to.
I see.
Sometimes
Then
you
what I
do,
would
but
say is,
it's fine.
even though I am very tired right now, I am still happy.
Oh.
I can't tell from the tone of your voice.
What do you mean? That, like, compared to our first interactions with her, I would say while it's not super, super expressive, there is still more energy to her speech and, like, in how much she's saying to us. Okay, better way to say it.
Oh, really? You don't think I sound happy?
I'm just kidding.
Ah!
I could tell you were in a good mood today from the moment we saw you.
I don't know either. Based off your last statement, I'm not sure.
Ah, a joke.
Ah!
Albeit not a funny one.
Yeah, no, very true.
Anyway, I assume you're here about you-know-what. Give me your hand.
Actually, it's not that. There's something else we wanted to discuss with you.
Oh, then, do you still want to give me your hand? Or not?
Sure. Thank you. So, I've heard that in the moon prayer nights of the past, people here would hold celebrations in the moon goddess's honor. Since you helped so much in our fight against the Rehir of Solnari, I think you deserve a farewell party before you return home.
Okay, that is a good way to kind of pitch that.
I haven't asked everyone else for their opinions on this yet, but I'd like to invite you to join the upcoming moon prayer night.
I've never joined a moon prayer night before. I'm not sure what I would even do.
I mean, it would be our first one too, so we're also new to the whole thing. Uh, we can all figure it out together.
Oh, don't worry about that. We take care of everything. All you need to do is show up.
Show up and try to have fun.
Of course, there's no need to force it if you're not feeling strong enough. It's just, this kind of felt like a golden opportunity.
But they call me Kutar, and the Fatui have an arrest warrant out for me. I shouldn't appear in public right now.
I would fight the Fatui for you, okay? And if people go crazy about the whole Kutar business, I will also fight them. Yeah, there'll definitely be complications, but...
I'll make it work. You have my word.
Yeah, we got your back. Well, he does. Paimon's actually not too sure what he's planning.
But I appreciate you backing me up, Paimon.
All right, if you're sure. I will not refuse your invitation. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to pack a few more sights from this world into my suitcase before finally learning what my homeland looks like. Oh, if you see Lauma, please tell her that my answer to the question she asked me is neither yes nor no. Rather, it is. There is no need.
That was kind of cryptic, but sure. Guess it's between the two of you. We'll pass along the message. Bye for now.
Yep, it is truly between them, but... No, flowers. Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah. I was gonna say, I don't like when we walk away. It's always nothing good.
And also, I do not know.
No, no, no. If you don't know... Oh.
Since she's agreed to join the festival, let's go see who else wants to take part. Lauma's gotta be the person most familiar with the Moon Prayer Night. We should start with her. Also, what exactly is your plan to keep her safe?
Wing it. That's what we're planning.
Not sure yet. I'll figure something out.
Yeah, see, we're winging it.
What? Are you serious? And Paimon even gave you her vote of confidence back there. When did you become so sneaky?
It's not sneaky. I just, really wanted her to go. She was anxious and worried, so we just needed to think of something quick. Like, there's nothing wrong with what we said, Paimon, okay? We really will make it work. Hopefully. I'm actually really anxious. So if Ether could tell me ahead of time what his plan is, that would be really nice. Oh, they're already setting up. Look at this. Oh my god, that's a cat in a box.
Hey, Lauma, it's us. Huh?
Varka?
Varka? What are you doing here?
Beats me. I had a bit too much
Of
to drink
course.
last night, and when I woke up, I was on Hisi Island.
Okay.
Mr. Varka is helping to oversee Nasha Town's preparations for Moon Prayer Night. He is here to go over some details regarding the decorations and custom cloth designs.
Right, yeah, that too.
The real reason, and then his cover-up.
What do you mean, that too?
So preparations are already underway?
Yes, celebrating this festival is a long-held tradition here in Krai. On this day, the crescent moon at the top branches of the verdant crest turns into a full moon, and the moon prayer blossoms bloom with a special radiance. Our people take these to be blessed omens.
It's an especially welcome event coming off the back of all that nasty business with Rare. Everyone got put through the ringer recently, and now they're looking to turn their fortunes around.
I mean, yeah, no. I would be like that too.
The big shots in town all agree that a big, lively celebration is just what we need to rebuild people's faith in this place.
No wonder Catherine said that people weren't so bothered about the religious element.
That's right. It's become more of a local custom by this point. The celebrations have little to do with whether the religious stories behind this event are true or not.
Yeah.
Even the Frost Moon Scions are eagerly awaiting the coming of Moon Prayer Night, despite now knowing that their past beliefs were founded on a falsehood.
That's fair. It's a bit like the lantern ride in Liyue. It's a chance for people to enjoy themselves, not debate the existence of the Adepti.
Although, in their case, the Adepti definitely do exist. We've met plenty of them.
Oh, one other thing. We just went to see Columbina. We went ahead and invited her to take part in the festival this time. Hope it's okay.
Wait, so... you mean she agreed to it? Huh. That's quite a surprise.
I'm wondering if they asked, but she turned them down. Because that seems like something she would do. Considering she tried to turn us down as well.
Then I suppose that she intends to return to the moon on that day.
Okay, allow me to pick that up quick.
Oh, yeah. It's kind of a complicated process, but basically, it's like a slingshot.
She probably shouldn't have endorsed your metaphor.
I understand. In truth, I had a feeling that she might make such a decision. Well, if Kuthar has decided to participate in the festival, we should prepare accordingly.
Yeah, exactly. She was saying how it could be risky for her to show her face in public. We were wondering if there was any way we could hide her.
Unfortunately, the
They
people
really
who
did.
carved the statues did an excellent job of capturing her likeness. It will be very challenging to hide a goddess whose face everyone is so familiar with.
Darn! We may have bitten off more than we can chew here.
We'll still figure it out. It's not gonna be easy, but when has anything we've ever wanted to do been easy?
Nah, don't sweat the small stuff. We can handle that.
Oh, see, look, Varka got it.
Huh? Are you saying you have a plan?
Not as such, no, but the most important thing with a festival is to keep the mood light and your spirits up.
Okay, so he's also winging it. You know, that's just our thing.
You can't go preparing for a festival with those long faces. You'll never convince anyone to enjoy themselves.
The Monstetter spirit is strong with this one.
Hey, Paimon, what's wrong with that?
As it happens, I agree with Mr. Varka.
Yeah, see, look, all of us are on the same side here.
Let's start by making our appreciation for Kuthar the beating heart of the festive atmosphere. And who knows, once we get the ball rolling, perhaps everything will just fall into place.
Hey! Did you catch that? Llama said the thing! Or close enough, at least.
I'm looking forward to the Moon Prayer Night already. We have a festival in Mondstadt called Windbloom, and you can always tell which couples are celebrating it for their first time by the smiles on their faces. Big, beaming smiles like their whole face is glowing. And I have a feeling we'll get to see that same smile on the Moon Goddess's face at this festival.
I hope so. Hoyo, please. I want her to have a fun time. Don't do anything rash, Hoyo.
Not quite the same, surely.
Shh, Paimon. No. It's gonna be the same.
Anyway, I'll take care of business in the city, but I'll have to leave the decor up to you and the Frost Moon Scions. No one else can capture that traditional aesthetic quite like you guys. But lastly, there's the final key element that brings the festival to life. Companionship.
We'll take care of that part.
Before you leave, let me show you something that we've been preparing.
Oh?
Mr. Varka had asked to see it already, so you may as well tag along. Also, I have some further questions about Kuthar's decision.
like they're having fun.
I believe so. Kuhenki seem very skilled at playing drums like these, although I'm not sure where they learned it from.
Maybe it's an innate talent? In their eyes, they're probably just playing with toys.
Yeah, that could be it. Oh, it's the Lonatar.
Lonatar! You want to play too?
Guess not. Confused.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She looks more confused than anything.
Maybe we can teach her next time if we get the chance.
Oh. What? Can't believe it's like...
What are these floaty things?
Moon veils. We hang them from buildings in the city during the festival. When you look at the sky through them, it creates a lovely misty effect.
That's cool.
Everyone seems hard at work.
They're preparing items for Moon Prayer Night. For instance, the sculpture being made over here, Mr. Varka and I were just finalizing the details of where it will be placed.
Ah, there she is. I didn't know the finished article would be so large. Not to worry, though. All the necessary arrangements have been made. Just let me know once it's ready, and I'll get some people to ship it over.
You have my thanks. And over here, we are preparing a very traditional confection.
Oh, look at all these colors.
I know, it's so
That's
bright.
great. Can Paimon try one?
Of course. I have a feeling you'll like it a lot.
Oh, is it something sweet? I'm pretty sure Paimon likes sweets.
You bet.
Yeah.
Sweets and treats are Paimon's favorite.
Aha! I know Paimon.
If you included those in the Feast of the Moon, I bet Paimon would have joined the Frost Moon Scions by now.
Maybe.
There will also be verdant crests like this present in Nasha Town during the festival. The timing of Moon Prayer Night is not completely set in advance. We make a rough estimate, then observe the changes in the verdant crests and moon prayer blossoms to guide us. As such, the wait itself is a fun feature of this particular festival.
That's such a nice shot.
Let's talk here. To tell the truth, I am very surprised to hear that Kutar is willing to participate in the festival. I once asked her if she'd be willing to stay with the Frost Moon Scions. I could introduce her to everyone, and we could be a family to one another. She did not answer, but she has not appeared here since. I took this to mean her answer was no, but if that were the case, she would not have accepted this invitation.
Speaking of answers, she asked us to pass along a message. There's no need.
Ah. I see. Maybe she is right. Maybe the Frost Moon Scions of today no longer need a moon goddess. But my wish was not for her to come here and be worshipped as a deity. I simply
place to
wanted to offer
stay.
her a place to stay. I'm sure she believes that showing herself here might invite Fatui intervention, and as such, she does not wish to cause us trouble. But what really pains me about all this is that this is her birthplace. She
Yeah.
ought to belong here, yet no one has been able to grant her shelter.
Her birthplace, yet the entirety of this world rejects her. And then what should have been like a safe space, maybe a home, they got greedy and basically forced her out. It really does suck, and It really hurts to imagine.
I think I'm qualified to weigh in here. When someone's about to depart on a long trip, what
Yeah.
they need is blessings, not burdens. We should wish her the best, not make the journey harder than it already is.
Hmm.
Anyway, she's agreed to attend, hasn't she? All we need to do is simply respect her decision.
I see your point. Yes, she will soon depart after all.
If things go well.
Our job is to leave her with some happy memories. Besides, who's to say her journey to the moon is a
Also
one-way
true.
trip? It's not like she can't come back and visit if she wants, right?
I would hope she could, but we also don't know. What does the moon truly look like? What's gonna go on up there?
Paimon agrees wholeheartedly. Festivals are all about having fun, so let's keep it simple.
All right, I'm gonna head back to Nausea Town soon. Want to come with? I'm guessing you have some other folks to visit there.
Sure thing, let's go! Bye for now, Wilma!
Thank you all. Goodbye.
I'm like anxious. A traveler needs blessings, not burdens. It sounds good in principle, but will blessings alone be enough for Columbina? When we question it like that, now I'm not so sure. There's so many unknowns about this situation and about her going away. So, I don't know. Oh, Flint's, Albedo,
Hey, over
and
there.
Durin.
It's Durin and Albedo with Flints. What could they be chatting about?
Exact opposite of how I said it, Paimon.
Your guess is as good as mine.
Ah, Grand Master, and the Traveler and Paimon.
Yeah, hello. It's been a minute.
Hello there. It's been a while.
Exactly.
Perfect. We have some new volunteers for our investigation.
Sorry, what investigation?
Wait, let me guess. The righteous Lightkeepers are finally ready to hunt down the Abyssal Dragon?
What?
Haha. Yes, that too.
Yeah, right. Oh, wait. Why does everyone keep saying
That
too?
too.
Well, to be precise, the facts match, but not the causality.
Wait, so I guessed right?
He's like, wait, what?
Half right. Don't act so impressed with yourself.
Hey, Paimon, he got half credit. I will give him that.
Maybe I can explain. We ran into Mr. Flint's north of Nausea Town.
Okay.
At that time, we just noticed a few abyssal creatures
Oh.
out in the wild, but the strange thing was, I didn't detect any traces of abyssal energy on them at all.
Yeah, they're clear, which is unusual. I don't even think they look purple, which is how they would show up in abyssal
On closer
form.
inspection, we realized that they were not real monsters, but something akin to reflections in the water, or perhaps a mirage.
Okay.
Huh? What do you mean? Like, you could see them but not touch them?
Exactly. It was very peculiar. They roared and tried to attack us, but we could not make any physical contact with them.
Odd. Very odd.
I think I've heard of things like that happening in Krai before, but I don't know much about it.
Yes, it's a known phenomenon. Mirage-like illusions tend to appear in Krai in the run-up to Moon Prayer Night.
Oh, okay.
From a distance, they appear quite real.
Trailer stuff's coming to me, so I'm gonna stop thinking about it. From a distance, they appear quite real.
I myself thought that Misters Durin and Albedo were locked in battle with abyssal monsters when I first arrived.
But after sharing intel and investigating a little further, we can confirm that these illusions are harmless. There is no great cause for concern.
I see. I'm glad they weren't real.
All the Mirage stories I've heard are either animals, rocks, or small houses. Abyssal monsters, though? That's a first.
It's a first for me, too. So I'm planning to look into it further just to be on the safe side. I intend to inspect a few more locations.
What about you two? Any plans?
Alice contacted me a few days ago.
Ooh,
She'd like me and Duran to assist her with an experiment.
experiment?
But we lost contact shortly after receiving the message. I'm sure that comes as no surprise to anyone familiar with her. We don't know when the wind will blow, yet when the wind blows, we will know. That, in a nutshell, describes how Alice operates.
I can see how her and Venti would get along then.
Yeah, that tracks.
Okay. Well, I suggest we investigate this Mirage business in the meantime. It's piqued my curiosity, and I'm pretty sure I know someone who will already be 10 steps ahead of us.
Well said.
Right? Whatever's happening in
Yeah.
Krai, she always seems to be the first one to know. Let's go see what she knows. We can invite her and her staff to the festival while we're at it.
Let's go bring her back in. She did us such a great favor last time, so we're gonna go and demand more of her. Not really demand, but you know. She will make it sound like we're asking her for a lot. Oh, it's like right up there. I think. Aha! I remember this place. We're good.
You're right, I have noticed. There's certainly something a little fishy about this situation. Only a little, though.
Okay.
Records indicate that this phenomenon can occur in the days before and following Moon Prayer Night. That said, it has always been a rare sight in the past. The odds of encountering these phantoms are similar to looking up in the night sky, happening to see a shooting star, and managing to make a wish before it disappears.
So they shouldn't be super frequent. Like, it's genuinely a low probability of actually catching it.
But this time, either
Mhm.
everyone's getting lucky, or they're appearing far more frequently than usual. Yehoda's out gathering intel as we speak. In the meantime, let me check off some points of interest. First, the Abyss.
The ones we saw seem to be abyssal monsters.
Indeed. But we have identified one location where many more of them have made an appearance. And not just monsters, but human phantoms, too. Given the scale and nature of the phantoms, it's almost as if someone's last memories are coming to life. Or perhaps the memories of multiple people.
Almost like when the Shogun's Act 2 for his story quest, and the Sakura tree was being attacked by the abyssal monsters, and we had like memories of people from the past coming through, kind of like that in theory.
Oh,
So you mean the phantom monsters are hunting down the phantom humans?
Ooh, that could be it.
Exactly. The phantoms can interact with each other, but we have no means of intervening.
That sucks.
In addition, some of the human phantoms would seem to be from the very distant past. This is clear both from the clothing they wear and the stories they tell. They claim to be from Hyperborea, a name which I've heard from Lauma before. If this is true, It means they must be from 6,000 years ago.
6,000 years ago. Holy.
Did Paimon hear that right? 6,000 years?
It sounds like this merits further exploration.
That'd be a big help. I'll leave it with you, Albedo. My knowledge of ancient history is non-existent. I used to doze off every time the pre-Knights of Favonius era came up in class.
Rude. Okay.
It's quite a miracle that you were able to understand these phantoms' speech, given how long ago they lived.
I suppose you're right. But I'll leave the archaeologists to ruminate over that conundrum. As an intelligence broker, my sole interest is in the value of the information I gather. Which, in this case, hopefully means earning myself some good favor with our dear Lady Moonchanter.
I think you already have some good favor. But I mean, okay.
So calculating. Whew, this intel broker logic always catches Paimon by surprise.
Sounds to me like we could split the work up.
I think the abyssal phenomenon is best left to Albedo, Flints, and me.
That does make sense.
Agreed. It coincides with my duty as a lightkeeper.
For my part, I'd like to understand the abyss better. Even a little knowledge would go a long way.
This is certainly a rare opportunity to study the abyss. But even rarer, perhaps, is the chance to make contact with the ancients.
If we can. I mean, you guys did only see the abyss monsters, so we don't really know on the human side yet.
The Curatorium will take the lead on investigating the Hyperboreans. We put in the work to learn what we know so far. It seems only fair that we get some quantity of exclusive intel.
Okay. Whatever you say.
That just leaves our trusty team of 2 unassigned.
Seems like it, yeah. Also, wait, we're a team? Since when?
Since you became an honorary knight, of course. This was part of my grand plan all along.
Your grand plan? You thought this far ahead? It's been years, Varka.
Oh yeah, by the way, we managed to convince Columbina to come to the Moon Prayer Night celebrations. Would you and Yehoda like to join too?
She agreed to that? Huh. Quite an achievement.
Everyone's so shocked.
Never underestimate the traveler, I guess.
Yeah, everyone's... I mean, I can kind of see why they'd be a little thrown off by that, but still.
I'd be happy to join. No point shutting myself inside when the streets are all decked out. I doubt any clients will be visiting during the festival in any case.
Okay, then we got Nefer in, and I'm assuming that means Yehoda will join.
And Yehoda loves a party, so I'm sure she'll jump at the opportunity.
No.
Did you just see her face and her arms just flailing?
Way to contradict me in front of...
She didn't mean no to the party, Nefer. I'm assuming she saw something scary.
Wait, no, that's not what I have bad news, boss. So many people. All right, everyone inside, quick.
Oh, okay. Oh, jeez. She's fucking zooming.
This is gonna sound crazy, but hear me out. I saw one of those phantoms at Star Sand Shoal, and it was some sort of flying ship. Like a spaceship?
A spaceship at Star Sand Shoal?
That's gotta be the one you came to Tibet in. You said you saw the same thing through the moon marrow, right?
Yeah.
Huh? You already know about it? Ugh, I thought I was gonna blow people's minds. Turns out I'm the last to find out.
I mean, it would be very confusing to find a random fucking spaceship.
Wait, back up. You came here in a spaceship?
Oh my god.
Now my mind is blown. What's it like on the inside? Was it like flying through space? I want to know everything.
I love Yehoda. Maybe that's a conversation for next time. This is still a huge discovery on your part.
Yep, exactly. Huge discovery. You're the best. Second best intel broker in the world. After your boss, of course.
Wow. I mean, I understand why you corrected yourself, Paimon, but damn.
Wow.
Oh,
Really?
look, Nefer's just smiling in the back.
Well, I don't know if I'm all that, but...
I guess that decides where we're heading next. Come on, don't look at me like that. I know the spaceship doesn't have anything to do with me, but you don't want to leave me as the only one twiddling my thumbs, do you? Please?
Parka's like, please, invite me.
Fair enough. You can tag along.
In that case, let's meet back here to discuss our findings once we're done.
I wish everyone a productive investigation.
You too.
The absolute excitement from Yehoda.
What's up, boss? Aren't we gonna head out?
Yeah, is there something else on your mind?
Tell me, Yehoda.
Oh!
When did the curatorium start?
Ah,
giving out
yeah.
info for free?
I was gonna say, when I was commenting on her smile in the background, I was gonna say she's actually kind of scaring me. And you know...
Oh, sorry, boss.
You can't blame her, Nefer. There's just so much happening. Like...
We can't unshare information any more than water spilled on sand can be put back in the bucket. I'll just have to balance the books some other way.
Please, boss. There's gotta be another way. Who knows? Depending on what they find, maybe this will work in our favor. Please don't find me.
Oh,
Please.
okay, come on, Nefer. Nefer, don't find this poor girl, okay? She may have slipped up a little bit, but that's all she did, okay? We're people who share info with you anyways. We're free workers for you at this point. I don't... Damn. That info probably could have sold her. But I'm sure we would have come up with some reasoning why we didn't have to pay her, expensive info fees, okay? She didn't lose business.
You look worried.
Yeah.
Relax. It takes more than a little rainfall to extinguish my lamp.
Oh my gosh. Our spaceship was... It's giant yet small. I don't know. I can't think of a better descriptor for what I'm looking at right now, but that is crazy. I'm also really scared to drop my glider. I killed Flynn's last time, so I'm gonna go a little bit away. There we go. Oh, there's some of the Phantom people around our ship as well.
Wow, what do you know? Yehoda was right on the money. This Phantom really is your spaceship. But that's so weird. Why would it show up here? Is it some kind of projection? Or a ghost? Like, maybe it no longer exists, but somehow it left an afterimage?
I'm not sure either.
Ah, you're already
Oh,
here.
Lauma. Where did you hear about this from?
Miss Lauma, what a surprise. I thought you were busy with festival preparations.
Yeah, no, I'm a little surprised to see you here.
I was, until one of our people informed me that a strange sight had appeared at Star Sand Shoal. No one's ever seen something quite like this before. I thought I should see it for myself.
Okay.
Same here. Oh, so we heard that these things appear around the festival period. Any idea why that is?
Yeah, they're not super frequent, but they happen generally around the festival.
Unfortunately not. We have very limited information about them, since they can't be interacted with. And no human phantoms have ever made an appearance before now.
Okay, so even the human ones are new.
The most we've been able to deduce is that these sightings appear to be connected to the increase in Kuvaki energy around this time.
Let's look around and see what we can find.
Yeah, seems like that's all we can do. This is all so confusing.
Allow me to lend you a hand.
Thank you. Not getting any info here. Oh! An animal one.
Everyone, our friend here should be able to provide us with some information.
Is that a phantom Rhymehorn deer?
Mm-hmm.
I've heard about how the Frost Moon Scions live in harmony with the animals and can even communicate with them. That's coming in handy now, for sure.
Okay. Yes, I understand.
It's interesting, though, because they said they haven't been able to
Then how about this?
interact with them, so unless this is a different case, how is Lauma doing it?
Oh, it's leaving.
It appears to share our curiosity about this giant spaceship, so I asked it if it wouldn't mind investigating along with some friends.
Okay, maybe we'll get some new leads.
In return, I told it about some nearby spots where the wild fruit grows abundantly. We may live in a different era from these phantoms, but I trust that the terrain, climate, and ecology here are more resistant to the effects of time than some things are.
We would hope so.
Let's give them a moment and hope for the best.
After a few moments, the deer and its companions return happily.
All back together? Must have been a lot of fruit.
Oh, look at all of them.
Indeed. Now let me ask them some questions. It did find a lot of wild fruit, enough for them to feast for a long while.
Good.
This puffin circled in the air several times, but didn't spot anything out of the ordinary. Certainly nothing to do with the spaceship.
Huh. Well, it definitely makes sense to get a bird's eye view.
Indeed. Other than that, I was also thinking that the world these phantoms see is also different from ours.
Okay.
Oh, I get what you mean. The wild fruit exist in both times and spaces.
Yeah.
But there might also be things that only exist in that space-time, which we can't see.
Yep, because we don't see their whole world. We can only see small fragments of it.
Good point. Great thinking, Lauma.
Blunthorn rhinos can use Kuvaki to shift great rocks, but this one says it couldn't get that ship to budge by even an inch. The sniffer mole tried too, but despite being a skilled digger, it could not get through.
Odd. Okay.
They say that the spaceship looks robust and undamaged. It seems completely impervious to any and all attacks. Whatever lies within is well defended from harm.
So, just like us humans, there was nothing they could do about this spaceship either.
Yes. Still, they deserve our thanks.
No, it's very interesting information that they gave us.
We are grateful for all your efforts, dear friends. Now go and enjoy your feast.
I've noticed some other human phantoms gathered nearby. Come on, let's go talk to them.
Yeah, I was trying to look at their clothing for a moment when we saw them briefly. Let's see. There's a few of them. Not really defined here. That'd be... Nausea Town, maybe? I don't know.
What is this thing?
Oh,
I've never seen it move, and there's no way to get inside.
never seen it move. So for these people, it's been here for a while.
Goodness knows. My grandpa says it's been sitting here at least since his grandpa was still alive.
Okay. How long? I'm okay.
What about his grandpa? Did he say anything to your grandpa's grandpa about it?
Good question, Varka.
Huh? I don't know. In all likelihood, it was here back then too. Hard to imagine something this huge could move.
Guess that means that as far as they're concerned, this ship's been around a long time.
Yeah, so depending on where they're from, this ship, and therefore us, the twins, have been here for a long fucking time. But again, that's depending if all the mirages here are around the same age. They don't have to be, but it's intriguing the fact that some of them have been dated back to 6,000 years ago.
Come on, brothers. If we can get even a small chunk off of this thing, it's gotta be worth a fortune. Today is the day we strike it rich.
Okay, they're trying to hurt our spaceship. Rude.
Huh? You mean Paimon?
Yeah, Paimon, go ahead.
Yes, brother, I shall join you. Let's make our fortune.
Oh, see, Varka went straight in.
We should go with them.
What the? This thing is crazy tough. I can't even scratch it. What's it made of?
Sorry, brother. Looks like we'll have to seek our fortunes elsewhere.
Enjoying yourself?
Just a little bit, just a bit.
I was just seeing if I could influence this phantom's perception by playing. But nope, no dice. I'm sure we're all starting to build up an idea of what's going on here now that we've spoken to some of the people. These phantoms are reenacting real historical events in Krai. It's almost like we're in some kind of interactive stage play. We can talk to the actors, but the plot is fixed, and we can't influence it.
It makes sense. History is set in stone. The objective facts of the past cannot be changed.
Kind of like with Diridith, in a way.
Paimon totally thought you were just goofing around earlier. But actually, you were doing some serious investigating.
Yeah, Paimon. Sure, he has a fun air to him, but doesn't mean he's not serious.
Of course I was. Anyway, at this point, I think we're forced to conclude that although the Phantom spaceship is right there in front of us, we aren't going to learn much about it from these people.
If only this showed the moment when my sister was searching for me. Maybe then I could have discovered why she wasn't in the spaceship. Or, if it showed the moment when it disappeared, I might have found out who was piloting it and where they were headed. But no such luck. All we've seen is an arbitrary moment in time during its long stay here.
Don't be discouraged. If nothing else, this is proof of the ship's existence. And think about it. So many people tried to hack their way inside, but no one could get the door open. It's made of very tough material. To me, that says that we'll either find the ship itself or the story behind it. It's just a matter of time.
Thanks, Varka.
Huh. Every now and then, when Varka gets serious, he actually does seem like Grandmaster material for once.
Hey, come on, that's Mondstadt. They're trying to keep the energies fun. Look at Venti.
I wonder how the others are doing.
Yeah.
Let's head back for now.
How each end of their investigation's coming along.
Sounds good. Also, drinks are on me if Team Knights of Favonius is the first to finish.
Wait, we have a team name now?
Am I in Team Knights of Favonius as well?
Yeah, technically Lauma helped us search and investigate, so she has to be part of the team.
You're very welcome to join. We've even got a cathedral ready for you.
Barbara, we have a new recruit.
Isn't that technically blasphemy?
Yeah.
You wouldn't dare make a joke like that if Barbados was in earshot.
Yeah, he would. What do you mean, Paimon? He so would.
Nah, I'm sure Barbados doesn't mind a little harmless blasphemy once in a while.
Yeah, no, I'm so sure he would actually get a laugh out of it. Oh, yeah, they're getting hunted down. That is Conrian, I believe.
Oh, no! Get away!
Oh, Durin, you're not going to be able to stop it.
Oh.
Damn. That must suck.
I know it's hard to stomach, Mr. Durin. But as I'm sure you've noticed, there is nothing we can do to intervene in that which unfolds before us.
But we have to at least try.
And try you have. But are you aware of how many unsuccessful attempts you've made now?
I wasn't keeping count.
Yeah, just moving on instinct.
I'm afraid this is the 39th failure so far. Or the 5th if we're only counting this particular victim.
5th for this victim? Oh, you're seeing repeats. Oh, gosh.
There are no indications that these phantoms may be altered in any way.
You seem to have calmed down a little. I'll make us a fire. You should rest and have some water. Feeling any better now, Mr. Durin?
May I ask a few questions?
Be my guest.
What exactly are we witnessing here? What happened to those people?
My guess would be that we are seeing Krai during the Conrian cataclysm.
Yeah.
Would that be accurate?
At least based off some of the stuff we're seeing, I would assume so.
Conria.
That is correct. As you know, once the abyss senses even the tiniest crack, it floods in and spreads like wildfire. There was a time in the distant past when it permeated all of Krai, causing immeasurable harm. The people paid a terrible price to heal this land. Then 500 years ago, the whole of Teyvat suffered an abyssal disaster. Once more, Krai was dealt a devastating blow.
I see.
In the face of the abyssal onslaught, all were like grains of sand tossed around by a tidal wave, be they human, fae, or god. The moment you witnessed is but one drop in a whole ocean of catastrophe.
All right. I guess that answers my second question, too. I wanted to know why there's nothing I could do to help them, and that's because what we are seeing is history.
Can't really stop the past from happening, especially if it's more of a projection than it is like you being able to physically interact.
That would be my guess as well.
As I understand it, history and fate are not all that dissimilar. The latter may be unseen to us, but both are immutable.
Yes. Fate was determined long, long ago.
I still have a couple of other questions for you, Mr. Flint's. You mentioned more than one abyssal disaster that has struck this land in the past. How can you be sure that what we're seeing is from the Conrian incident?
Part of it, I think, we might be right to assume is from the one that we just saw. But yeah, it is interesting being able to pinpoint it in other instances.
And also, how are you able to stay so calm when you're talking about these events? From everything I know about you, you're not cold or ruthless, and you're not indifferent to the suffering of others.
Alas, I am forced to show my age. I must be 600 or 700 years old by human measure.
Wait, so you...
One is not easily moved by history when one has witnessed the truth firsthand.
I'm sorry.
And it's okay, Durin. You didn't know. It's not your fault.
You needn't apologize. Your passion is a good thing to have. Treasure it, because someday you may find it in terribly short supply. Now, at the risk of offending you, I have a question in return. Your curiosity toward the abyss, is it born from hatred or because you sense its call? I only ask because I kept a fragment of Rerear's body in my lantern for a short time. Specifically, his heart. So I know what a burden it can be to carry the abyss with you. And I hear its power growling from somewhere within you. In my eyes, your mere existence is a miracle.
My honest answer is... I don't know. I don't think I have the confidence to say for certain. What I will say is the abyss is not the only issue that haunts me. Even before I became who I am today, the question dogged me constantly.
Oh.
Should I even exist at all?
Oh, Durin.
My doubts remain unresolved. But when we fought Rerear, something became a little clearer to me. Sometimes it is the darkness within us that allows us to achieve the impossible.
I certainly got the sense from your 39 attempts that you were trying to achieve the impossible.
Yeah.
It sounds like you've resolved to see the truth for yourself.
Absolutely. In that sense, he and I are quite similar.
Then I wish you every success. I look forward to the day of your transcension. Well, if everyone's caught their breath, I suppose we should head back. Oh, and one last thing. I'd appreciate if you kept our discussion about history a secret.
Yeah, that's not something you really want to go talking a lot about in public.
Incredibly, our separate investigations led us all to the same conclusion. Hooray for consensus!
We all went to different locations, but came back with the same info. Yeah!
Yeah, but we barely learned anything, though. I totally thought this would be the mother lode. Talking with the ancients? I mean, come on! But nope, all we got was useless snippets of conversation. And all this stuff about moons and hyperopia. What a load of baloney. Seems like people back then had a few screws loose.
I understand your frustration. We found the same issue.
Yeah.
Each phantom only showed a very brief moment in time. There isn't much value to be found in these miscellaneous fragments of a civilization's history, no matter how glorious it may have been.
If there's a silver lining, it's that these phantoms are harmless to the present reality. They shouldn't get in the way of the festivities.
Yeah, they may throw people off, though. Because most common people would be a little confused.
Paimon agrees. And not just because it's the first thing she understood in this whole conversation.
You look disappointed, Nefer. Is something the matter?
What do you think? We all worked our tails off, but the only one to gain anything from it was you, Lady Moonjanter.
Huh. Okay.
Well, please do share the Hyperborean records with me. I will gladly inscribe them in our people's documents.
Okay.
Oh, duh! Yeah! That was it! Hyperborea! Hyperborea.
Yeah, you got this, Yehoda.
I'm serious. Only an expert in the Frostmoon Scions and their history can turn these records into valuable research material. The alternative is to let them gather dust on the curatorium's storage shelves until the pages turn yellow.
That is mostly true, yeah.
Nefer, you're wise enough to know that cooperating and sharing the profits is the best course of action here.
Well, that goes without saying. Sure, let's do that.
You sound so enthused.
Huh? But didn't you say we aren't supposed to
Oh,
give out intel for
yep.
free? Sorry. Shutting up.
Now is not a good time to push Nefer's buttons.
Yep, nope, never. Gotta pick your battles, Yehoda.
Anyway, back to Moon Prayer Night. I'm thinking that we should prepare something a little special, aside from the usual decorations and so on.
You mean a parting gift?
Can't go wrong with food.
Okay.
Although, does food go bad on the moon?
I imagine it could totally go bad on the
Perhaps
moon.
a lantern would be a better choice. It might be dark up there.
It could prove difficult to light a lantern on the moon. Magical stones might serve that purpose better.
What about a clockwork mecha model from Fontaine? I've got a whole bunch at home. I use them for fighting practice in my free time.
None of these sound like things she would be even remotely interested in.
Hey.
But we don't interact with her enough to know what she likes.
Yeah. It would really save us the guesswork if someone could find out what she's into.
Uh-huh. Hey.
Wait, what the? Traveler? They're all looking at you.
Okay, I got it. I'll find a chance to ask her.
Great! Haha, problem solved. Now, I need to stop by Dory's. Gonna need her help sourcing a bunch of stuff for the festival.
Then let's leave it there for now. We all have our own business to attend to. Traveler, if you find out what Kutar likes, let us know right away.
Gotcha.
Is something the matter?
You seem a little down.
I'm fine. It's just... I'm still feeling a little rattled after witnessing the horrors of the Abyss. But it's okay. This is something I have to work through. I'll be all right. Thanks for your concern.
Well, don't put too much pressure on yourself. If you ever feel like something's wrong, physically or mentally, we're here to talk.
Don't forget, I'm a member of the Knights of Favonius. You can always rely on me.
Come on. Stop treating me like a kid.
You are a little one, okay, Durin? Don't think your growth here means you're not a child.
Which is why we need a lantern guaranteed to work on the moon.
Oh my god.
Yes, I have a few ideas, but the lantern itself is the easy part. The real issue is how little we know about the lunar environment.
Wait, you two are serious about this?
They are always serious.
Let's just say I'm intrigued by these shining magical stones that Mr. Albedo has mentioned.
Okay, so no matter what info we come up with, I think she'll be getting a magical lantern.
You should get going. It's important that we ascertain what Kutar likes.
I get we're kind of coming in and just stopping the normal proceedings of Nefer's workplace. But it is also still very interesting to kind of see her, like, mood shift throughout each act. Like, you can tell it's kind of bugging her more and more, kind of each time. Don't pick a fight, Artemis. I'm sorry. I don't think you can hear her. But she's being a little angry that her sister's in the room, not even bugging her.
Could you do me a solid and try to smooth things over with Boss Neff?
I don't know if Ashrew's gonna be able to smooth it over, and if you're talking about talking to us, the only thing we can do is maybe like do some business with her.
Miss Lauma, would you accompany me into town? I think it'd be best if you saw the Frost Moon Scion's decorations for yourself.
Very well. Let's go.
Okay, going back to the Frost Moon Scions. Yeah, we need to meet with Columbina. Who is hopefully still doing okay. Is it just me, or are the flowers kind of pale over there? Yeah, they're looking pale.
Huh? She's not here.
Oh, you... Wait, what? I can't sense her presence at all?
Weren't there a few Kuhenki here last time, too? Where did they all go?
Maybe she took them out for walkies. No, genuinely, where is she?
Walkies? For Kuhenki? You're not pets, you know. Oh, well. Looks like we just came at a bad time. Let's try again tomorrow.
Are we not
There's
gonna
still a few
jot
days
down
until
the
Moon Prayer Night,
flowers?
so we're in no rush. Besides, she needs time to rest anyway.
Yeah, why are we taking note of this? I know I'm anxious, so I'm gonna take note, like, right away, but I don't understand. Yeah, not even this one.
Columbina, are you
Oh
back
my
yet?
god, it's getting worse!
How strange. Looks like she
Guys!
still isn't here.
Traveler, Paimon, please, look at the flowers.
Right? It's not like her to spend so much time outside. Especially since she's worried about attracting unwanted attention.
By the looks of it, she hasn't been back all day.
What about Luanatar? Luanatar, you there?
Okay. Our little buddy's still
Hey!
here, but...
Do you know where Columbina went? Sorry, didn't understand. But if you know where she is, could you take us to her?
Sounds like a I don't know either. That's not good.
Yeah, that's even stranger.
Thank you, the flowers.
What about them? Oh, that's not good news. They change color when Columbina gets weaker, right? And they look super pale right now.
No, let's go. We're gonna go find Lauma, and we're gonna go, like, searching.
Good idea. She might know what's happening.
I am 2 seconds from panicking.
It's you. How is Kutar? Is she okay?
Oh, Lauma, do I have some very bad news for you. She's missing. Has she visited the Frost Moon Scions? Please tell me someone's seen a random Kutar just randomly roaming?
No, she hasn't. I came here to check on her after I noticed the flowers had changed color. Based on past precedent, she must be very weak right now. Even getting up to walk would be a struggle. It seems unlikely that she wandered off outside.
Not to mention that she doesn't do that at the best of times either. So yeah, this is super weird.
Has anyone approached Silver Moon Hall lately?
No. Very few people are in the know about Kutar's whereabouts. And if anyone suspicious had visited, they'd have left some sort of evidence. Come on, let's go to Nasha Town. If anyone has seen her, someone there will know about it. It's not Krai's information hub after all.
Makes sense. Let's go!
I'm stressing out. Where is Columbina? Let's take this one. I don't have time for world quests. I have someone to find.
Wait a moment. Is it delicious. It's never been here before, right?
Yeah, it's definitely
No,
new.
I don't recognize it.
Okay, Llama doesn't either.
Alas, your free and easy adventure time is over. Now, prepare to face the final boss of Krai.
Why don't you just step out of the shadows?
Whoa! Where'd that voice come from?
Not sure, but it's definitely hostile.
Llama. I have a feeling it is the least hostile voice you could ever hear.
No, not that way. The final boss is right here.
Oh my god.
The sniffer mole?
That's the final boss?
Yeah, no, we know this voice.
Also,
Yeah, the voice is a little familiar.
Okay, the jig is up. I'll stop
Alice.
teasing you. Turn around. I'm right behind you. It seems
Oh my gosh.
I've managed to leave quite an indelible impression, even though you've never seen my face. Oh, nothing could make a great mage more pleased with herself.
They gave her an intro? They gave her an intro card? Alice, great adventurer of the realms, Dodo King, defender of Old Mondstadt, etc. But most importantly, mother of the most adorable Klee. This is amazing. Actually, hang on. Yes, without the text. Let me just capture Alice with her magic. Are they going to do this? If they introduce any more of the Hexenzirkel, are we actually... Well, they are. I know this, but... Oh, and it's like the... Okay. Sorry. I will calm down now. Okay. Okay, Alice.
What is going on?
Yeah, okay, I'm sorry, Llama. You wouldn't actually know Alice.
I've heard that all the big shots in Teyvat have long, wordy titles that stun people speechless when they make their entrance. Unfortunately, none of them are affiliated with the Hexenzirkel, and we ourselves keep a very low profile. The notorious name-dropping doesn't quite work for us. Still, I, for one, think I'm really quite amazing.
Damn, she has such a big amount of confidence. Yes, that's what I was going to say.
So that didn't stop me from coming up with a title anyway.
Oh, her eyes. Holy heck.
Alice?
Yeah.
It's really you this time? Not a lantern or a Dodoko, but
Oh,
Alice in the flesh?
I know, after so long.
Oh, that's right. So, what do you think? How does it feel to finally meet me?
Kind of amazing. I think I'm dreaming, but also wait, Columbina's missing. I can't... Wait.
You look like...
You look just like Klee, or you look so young. You look like Klee.
Oh, that's the first thing you thought. A little surprising, but
Oh,
that
her
actually
hair.
makes me very happy. Because that means that when Klee grows up, she'll be just as stunningly beautiful as her mother.
The aura around her. Oh my gosh, she's just sparkling. What the hell? I don't think I got that. No. I don't know if it's working.
So she's a friend of yours?
She's not an enemy. Are we on friend status? Yeah.
Kind of. This is actually the first time we've seen her in person.
I see. Madam Mage, that was, quite a powerful entrance. I certainly won't be forgetting it anytime soon.
Llama, you're being too kind. She made you think there was an enemy.
It's okay, Llama, don't force it. Paimon will do the honors. This is Alice from the Hexenzirkel. She's a friend of ours. And of Arcus, too.
Yeah, she's helped us a lot in the past.
That's right. She's a good person.
Just...
unpredictable.
Yeah, she moves at her own pace and does what she wishes. So you gotta just accept whatever she wants.
Well, what is the human heart if not unpredictable? Hmm? If we could not do as we please, how would we differ from machines?
I am Lauma, moon chanter of the Frost Moon Scions. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Okay, yeah, that's not so forced.
Oh, I know. Before you got here, I spent a good, 15 minutes getting up to speed on Nodkrai's present situation.
Oh, hey, well, that was a lot to cover in 15 minutes, so good job.
In other words, I've read the whole in the last episode part, so we can skip the pleasantries.
I mean, hey, you got that short version? Great.
Fair enough. Well, Miss Alice, I can already tell that you have quite a unique personality.
She will be quite the character.
He'll get used to it. Paimon sure is. So anyway, what are you doing in Nodcry, Alice?
Oh, I thought I told you already. This time, I'm the final boss. And what a formidable foe I shall be. Powerful, confident, decisive, and good luck finding my weak spot. You will never succeed.
I'm going to send a formal request for Jean to put you in solitary. Damn, okay, we're just calling Jean to lock them up. Well, yeah.
Oh, drat. My one weakness, and you found it in an instant. Fate has been dealt a devastating blow.
Has Jean actually had to put... You know what? Someone give Jean a good vacation.
Thus falls the great Dodo King.
No, not Dodo King.
Why are you playing along with this nonsense?
Paimon, we stand official here. We can handle Alice.
For funsies, of course.
Yeah.
What's wrong, Paimon? Are you disappointed in me? Am I a gigantic letdown?
No.
No, it's just... You seem like a busy lady. And this is the one time you've shown up in person. Paimon figured it would be for something more high stakes than just goofing around.
Well, Paimon, just because we've been goofing around doesn't mean it's not high stakes.
You're quite right. I'm here in Nocturne because something big happened. Something big enough it caught the attention of the Hexen Circle. It concerns the 3 moons, Tevat's borders, and of course, the moon goddess you are currently searching for.
You know where Columbina is?
Kind of. Why don't we discuss this over a pot of tea?
Kind of.
My main reason for coming on this trip to Tevat was, of course, to have some fun. But I do technically have a job to do as well. Namely, maintaining the stability of Tevat's borders.
Main reason for coming on this trip to Tevat. This trip to Tevat. Huh, okay.
I'll skip over the complicated parts, but to sum it up, abyssal energies are all that lie beyond Tevat's border. We'd find ourselves in a real pickle if they ever made it through. And the phantoms you've been seeing are a sign that the border has been disturbed.
No wonder they tend to show up around Moon Prayer Night.
Is it because the real moon is now so close to us that its power can cross the border?
In part, but only a negligible amount passes through. Just enough to influence the verdant crests and so on. And as you've noticed, there has been an unprecedented number of phantoms appearing this year. The influence of the moon beyond the border cannot explain this. No, there is another far greater factor at play. The trilunar syzygy.
Trilunar syzygy.
A trilunar syzygy.
Eons ago, before the heavenly principles came to Tevat, it was the then 3 moon goddesses who controlled the laws of this world.
Yeah, so life, death, and so on.
Oh, that's exactly it. The 3 goddesses split these powers amongst themselves, promising never to consolidate them into one singular body. This was meant to keep the world stable. But, fast-forwarding to the present, the eternal moon's marrow is with you, while the iridescent moon's marrow, which should never have appeared in this world, has been retrieved. Add that to the presence of a moon goddess in the flesh and... the power of all 3 moons is gathered here in Nocturne. There hasn't been an event like this since the War of Funerary Flame.
Hmm.
And it's having a noticeable effect on Tevat's borders.
Why are you so concerned about the borders, if I might ask?
Because I wish to give my darling daughter a peaceful, sunny environment to grow up in. Is that a good enough reason?
I mean, I would say that's a good enough reason, but,
Kinda sounds like you're dodging the
Yeah,
question,
yeah.
but it does make sense.
Yeah, even if she's dodging it, it is still a logical reason.
Well, that's one reason anyway,
Yeah.
and the most important one. The others are a little complicated to explain. For instance, cleaning up after dearest Miss R.
Miss R.
Albedo could tell you more about that if you're curious. But right now, I have a more important question to ask you. Why are you collecting the moon marrows?
Columbina wants to use their power to return home.
I see. Nicole told me about that legend once.
Nicole? You mean Mage Anne?
Oh, so you remember.
Yeah, we got to hear her in Fontaine. She spoke to us.
Yes, of course. That was a story about fate, her area of expertise. But back to the story of our dear moon goddess. I'm afraid her intended method of returning to the moon is unlikely to work anymore.
What does that mean?
She may be missing, but she hasn't gone anywhere. She has disappeared.
So like, no. It's not. No, we're not that bad yet, right? Like, no, it can't be that extreme. I refuse. I don't believe it. I'm not sold. Once, long ago, the damselette who lived here. Oh shit, that went too fast. Okay. Okay, are you really gonna do this to me?
My body is so heavy. Wait, no. It's my mind that's heavy. My arms and legs are as light as a feather. What's happening to me? I feel drowsy, like I've been asleep for too long. Is it daytime or nighttime? Is the moon out? I think I'll go for a walk. Are you out for a walk too?
Oh! Like a ghost. She's like one of the mirages. Or is she? Okay, hold on.
The day has come at last.
No, there's gonna be a way to stop this. Your time has not come up like that.
Have I grown so weak that I can't even sustain my physical form? But Moon Prayer Night is nearly here. I was so close to returning home. Death is near. Is this how it ends for me?
I refuse to accept that reality.
Will I return to the moon after I disappear? Or... I don't want it to end like this. So far, at least, I still exist. Even if not physically, I can still feel. But as my power wanes, I'm sure that too will fade. I suppose I might take one final look at this world The world where I was born.
And so she's genuinely, yeah, don't let it slip away. This may be your last chance. Oh, the loading's. Oh.
Come on, come on!
She's just genuinely roaming around, just taking in the sights.
Wait for me!
The Frost Moon Enclave. How much it has changed since I was born.
These decorations, they're so heavy. It's times like this when you kind of wish men could be priestesses and acolytes.
I mean, it would be nice if someone was around who could help you out.
How fascinating. I've never had the chance to be privy to people's private lives in this way. In the past, people would get so solemn and serious the moment I showed my face, like they were frozen stiff.
Karina, Lametti, it's time to eat. Coming.
It's good to see she's doing better.
I want to watch them a little longer.
We're. Oh my god, we get to control her little stroll. What she deems. Oh, the way she. That is such a fun. It literally is just a tiny little detail that's gonna make no sense, and there's really no reason for it. But since I'm running around, this reminds me of the kind of walk that Raiden May, so Honkai Impact, she has when she's in her Share of Thunder. But no, the way she kind of glides as she's walking, really cool.
So just fill these balloons with air, right?
Yep. Try a couple now to test things out. The rest can wait till Moon Prayer Night.
Think fast.
Oh! Damn. She told you to think fast.
Rita!
Teasing an acolyte of the Frost Moon Scions? Surely that's a punishable offense.
Nope. Times have changed. That's not going to get her in trouble. Well, it gets her in trouble, but not in the way you're thinking.
Take this!
Oh no, they're just starting an all-out war.
Huh?
Oh, she's literally getting to see how much times have changed since she was roaming around.
Alright, enough horsing around. Lady Lauma gave us a task. We should get back to it.
The task is just to check that the balloons don't leak, right? Doesn't matter if we fill them with air or water.
Okay, you got me there. And you got me there. But still, we can't use all the balloons before the festival even starts.
Yes. It was okay to test out a few, but let's not test them all out.
We won't use all of them. And as long as Lady Lauma's trusted acolyte doesn't snitch, this can stay as a little secret between friends. A couple more can't do any harm, right?
Oh, you menace. Then, think fast!
Oh my gosh. Battle! Oh.
Is pumping a balloon full of water really so much fun?
Just poking at it. Oh my gosh. Yeah! Sorry, I just tried out sprinting and... Okay.
I'm sure you're both tired from playing all day. Come on, eat up.
A plain, humble meal. That has always been the way of the Frost Moon Scions.
Huh? How come Lametti got a
wanted summerberry dessert. Oh, I always get lockaberry. I don't mind sharing.
No.
You can have a bite of mine if I get to have a bite of yours.
They're sharing food?
Mm-hmm.
I've never shared food with anyone before. Even at the Harbinger tea parties, everyone just ate off their own plate.
I'm so, like, this is sad.
And when I couldn't finish my food offerings from the Frost Moon Scions, they'd leave the leftovers out under the moonlight for the animals to claim.
Hey! That was 2 bites!
Oh, you're fighting?
Oh, then you can have another bite of mine.
Oh, you too. Oh, don't fret now. Here, have some of Granny's too.
Oh, what's that one?
So this is what it means to be family. I'm seeing so much that I'd never usually get to see. They'd never act like this when I was around.
I mean, during that time, too, times were just a lot different, especially in how they thought and acted.
It's nice being able to just watch people in peace in these final moments.
Don't think about it like that.
What a rare opportunity. I think I'll go take a look around.
Oh, thinking about
Nashatown,
us.
too. Maybe the Traveler will be there.
After the War of Funerary Flame, the Moon Goddesses were no longer recognized by Tevat. They lost the whole foundation for their existence.
Okay, that's what caused the whole thing to flop, essentially. But I wonder where in the timeline here, Columbina decided to come to Nasha Town. Are we gonna meet up in the middle somehow? And I don't think we'd be able to see her, but I'd want to be able to see her.
That's why the Moon Goddess's strength is fading. She cannot withstand the world's rejection of her.
It's just like what Columbina said. The world itself is rejecting her.
To be more pedantic about it, the Moon Goddesses did something to offend the Heavenly Principles.
Yeah, because they're bitches.
That's why they were ousted. Something of a recurring theme in Tevat's history.
Yeah, because the Heavenly Principles are bitches.
Theoretically, speaking so candidly should put me in their crosshairs too, but they can't tell me what to do. I'll say whatever I want.
Yeah, same. I feel that, Alice. I'll say whatever I want about them.
Anywho, the Moon Marrow energies were but a drop in the bucket for her, and that battle against the Ray Hair of Solnari only weakened her further. Fortunately, it happened close enough to Moon Prayer Night when the Kuvaki concentration here is high. That's the only reason she managed to survive this long.
Oh.
What do you mean, fortunately?
Well, she's still here.
We're too late.
Just, she's not visible. Paimon.
Oh, what a headache. I thought this was all common knowledge. I guess I have some more explaining to do. Okay, buckle up. It's time for another lecture.
I'm all here, Alice. I understand.
Now, I said earlier that the Moon Goddesses lost the foundation for their existence. The reason for that has to do with the natural order. Basically, the rationale for their existence in Tevat was lost. The same logic applies to the present Moon Goddess, too. Consider her existence so far. Her comrades in the Fatui called her Damselette.
Yes.
And she was worshipped as Kutar by the Frost Moon Scions.
Have now been
And these
severed.
connections have now been severed, whether by her hand or yours.
So she genuinely just has nothing linking her to the...
So the rationale
Yeah.
that once sustained her existence is now gone.
Wait, we did that to her?
I guess, and now I feel worse.
Oh, well, Strictly speaking, yes. But let's not start pointing fingers, shall we? I'll only end up as the big bad villain, and that's not the kind of final boss I want to be.
If you're making light of this, hopefully that means you have a plan.
Of course I do. I'm only the greatest mage in the whole entire world.
If you give us Columbina back, I agree with you wholeheartedly, Alice.
Now, if you wish to find your moon goddess, there are two problems we need to solve. Firstly, we'll need to strengthen the connection between her and Tevat, at least enough to sustain her until Moon Prayer Night.
Okay.
Strengthen her connection. But does that mean I'll have to rally all the Frost Moon faithful behind this?
I don't think you need to go that far. Would just us, like the people who do know of her, like would we be enough? We're even planning on trying to get her a gift, right? The whole point was us wanting to know more so we can find something that she'd appreciate and she can kind of take with her.
I'm afraid a bygone faith and a former home won't be of any help to her now. Do you know her name?
Oh, no, that's the thing. Oh, gosh.
Her name?
Yeah, she was supposed to think, well, because she didn't really have one of her own because she couldn't remember one from when she was born. So Arlecchino asked her to really give it a thought after the deal with Rerir was taking over, but things happened too quick and now we're at this point. But that would be a start because that would be a foundation, a connection.
Oh, yes. Names are very important things. A name is a fundamental concept that anchors one's entire existence.
I asked her once, but she said she didn't know.
Then your first job is to find it. As a moon goddess, I'm sure she must have a name she identifies with. Neither Columbina nor Kutar is her true name, and she's never really accepted either of them.
So we have to find her. Okay.
So finding out her real name is enough to sustain her existence?
Because then she'll have an anchor point, and that's all that she needs, something to anchor her down right now.
Yes, I know it sounds like a small step, but every journey begins that way. So for now, that's all we need to focus on. The second problem is with her plan to use the moon marrows to return to the moon. Unfortunately, piercing through the false sky will take an enormous amount of power. Given her current condition, she won't be able to provide anywhere near enough power, even if she recovers her physical form. But no need to fret. Nicole's the expert in this field, and I'm sure she'll figure something out.
Okay, so you have Nicole as part of your plan.
Wait, Mage N is going to help us out too? That means we've got 2 Hexen mages on the case. This is turning into a pretty big deal.
It really is.
Actually, this is more of a side quest for me.
This isn't my main reason for being here, but I assigned it to myself.
Like you said, I'm a busy lady, so I can't stay for too long. I'll have to return to Tevat's border soon.
Thanks for telling us all of this and, helping us out.
That's the upside you get for looking out for my little Klee. Hopefully that will incentivize you to carry on keeping her company in the future.
Hey, I did not need you as a helpful companion in my times of need as a reason to help out Klee. But I mean, hey, it's a little bonus.
Anyway, jokes aside, you'd better get moving. It will take quite a miracle for the moon goddess's consciousness to hold out till Moon Prayer Night.
Okay, so we have to act really fast.
Oh, I suppose I might as well tell you where Nicole is before I leave.
That would genuinely help. Also, that is a heart. The little cut, like the hole for her glove is a heart.
Off you go now. Time to meet your new friend. Yes, and a little suggestion. Don't forget to mind your heads.
Mind your heads.
What?
I wonder how Duran's doing. I should really go see him before I head back.
No.
You really are super busy.
Hey, a lot to do.
I most certainly am. There's so many children I have to keep tabs on just in Mondstadt.
Oh, Varka.
Nocturne, Albedo, Venti, Varka.
There were some unexpected names in there. What do you mean? She's looking after the children. I don't think these aren't children to her.
Clay didn't make the list, huh?
That's what you're commenting on? That Klee isn't on the list? Klee can handle herself in Alice's eyes, okay? Klee could do no evil.
Of course not.
Oh my
Klee
gosh.
is my pride and joy. I have no qualms about her, because she's the best child in the whole wide world.
I believe you, Alice.
Oh!
Yeah.
Clee's a little angel.
Yeah.
I'm glad you agree. Well, all the best. See you when I see you.
Yep, see you maybe soon. I don't know, Alice. And then she's gone.
She left in a hurry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she didn't pack up her stall. Should we handle it for her?
I doubt that's necessary. As a mage of her abilities don't need our help.
I must say, I'm now very curious about her daughter. Klee, wasn't it? What's she like?
She's adorable. She has so much energy. Don't go fish blasting with her, and everything's fine.
That's a long story. Come on, we'll fill you in as we go.
I don't know. I think I summed it up pretty well. Ooh, that effect. Are we with Columbina again? I'm sorry, I am blocking the loading symbol, but yep. She's literally, like, currently her conscious is just drifting through.
I've never experienced Nasha Town like this before.
And then the music that's accompanying her while she's in this space.
Hey, you old geezer! Your hammer's rusted through! Who are you calling old geezer?
Are they quarreling?
I'm looking right at him! You've really gone downhill since giving your daughter free reign in the workshop.
Oh!
Can you even swing a hammer anymore? It shouldn't take you days just to fix a single chair! You might as well use that hammer to massage my back for all the good it's doing.
Sir, that might break your back.
Don't run your mouth, or you'll get a back massage that'll put you in bed for the rest of your life. Look, the materials haven't arrived yet, all right? You know how busy it gets in the days before Moon Prayer Night.
I'll bet you send all the materials to your little princess.
Hey!
Blood's always thicker than water, huh?
Hey, don't... It's okay to get upset, but, like, let's not throw that into the ring.
All right, you've made your point, Uncle Kusky. As soon as the materials arrive, fixing your chair will be the #1 priority. And Dad, if you've got time to chat, why don't you lend me a hand, hmm?
See? Lolka knows what the score is.
I guess they're friends. But the way they spoke to each other was so ugly.
Yeah, I will admit, it was quite aggressive. When you're friends, you guys can bicker. But that was a bit much.
Then again, it wouldn't be the first time I've seen something like this.
Columbina!
Yep.
Sing outside my door in the middle of the night one more time, and I'll unscrew your vocal cords. You hear me?
Oh, Centrone.
Oh.
So that was her way of trying to be friends with me.
Well, maybe.
What a pity. I won't get the chance to say any ugly things in reply.
No, you will. Have faith. Come on. You got this, see? You have that memory of Sandrone. You have to... you have to persevere. I love that she admitted to saying ugly, in quotation, things back. She knows she's riling her up. Okay.
Hey, have you decided what to give her for Moon Prayer Night?
I sure have. She's gonna get the surprise of her life when she's least expecting it. Then I'll whip out the ring and pop the question.
Okay.
The surprise of her life. What a fun turn of phrase.
True. Depending on how it's said and what context you're thinking, that's a phrase.
Cool, I get the picture. You can spare me the gushy details. Ooh, looks like we have a customer. Hello there, ma'am. Would you like some Moon Prayer Night candy?
Huh? Is he talking to me?
There's someone behind
see
her.
me?
That's so mean. That's so mean. Oh. That's so mean. Anyways,
Here you go.
Oh.
I'm so sad.
Come back anytime.
That is such a pretty design.
Where were we?
I really like the outfit. But then also, Hoyo, the fuck.
I don't know why, but I still held out hope.
We are going to do something, Columbina. You just need to last a little longer. We gotta get this name figured out.
The most important thing right now is to find that mage.
Oh, okay, so she caught up with us. Which means, oh, we're not gonna see her. Are we? Oh. I dreaded this moment.
This name thing seems super important too, but where do we even start looking?
I'd better go pay the Fatui a visit.
She's gonna go. She wants us to notice. No. No. Follow us. Follow us. I don't know if that's really a good idea, but I want you to have hope.
Columbina?
Oh. Oh. Oh my gosh. She's right there. Oh, come on. Come on.
Traveler?
Come on. Even if you can't see her, you sensed her clearly. Say something. Come on. Anything to give her that little bit of hope.
Let's go! This is no time to be spacing out!
We're not spacing out. Come on. Come on. Oh. Oh. She smiled, though. She's coming with us. Yes. I'm so glad we called out. Hell yeah. Maybe it's not so bad just quietly staying by their side like this. We're getting her. That was cool. That was really cool. Okay. I was like about to have a very, very good cry session of depression before anything bad even happened, and then they turned it around. We did it. We did it. Okay, it's all good.
Where are they going? They mentioned a mage and a name?
Yep, I would hope that her knowing what we're doing wouldn't actually be a bad thing, right? Like, maybe it could be, but with her here, it would be maybe better. Because if a name's important, would us needing to kind of find where she's most likely, walked off to, feel like something? I don't know.
So, Mr.
I'm
Varka,
theorizing a lot.
Are you acquainted with this Nicole? Or should I call her Mage N?
Not really. We've never met, though she has come up in conversation. From what I've gathered, Alice kinda took Nicole under her wing. Taught her how to speak in a more ladylike fashion. That kind of thing.
Okay. We now have a general idea of how she's gonna talk.
Huh. Hard to imagine Alice as an etiquette coach.
Don't let her catch you saying that.
Yeah, Alice is a larger-than-life personality, I'll give you that. But then again, that's why she's able to draw such an eclectic mix of people into her inner circle.
True.
If I remember correctly, being an interesting person is actually one of her main entry requirements. So, if you ever wanted to join the Hexenzirkel, I'm sure you'd both be eligible to apply.
Hey! Don't go around making promises on Alice's behalf.
I wouldn't dare. I'm just trying to paint a picture of the Hexenzirkel for you.
Okay, sure. Anyway, since none of us have ever met Nicole, how are we supposed to find her? We can't just go up to every woman in sight and ask, "Hey, are you Nicole?"
I'm pretty sure this Nicole entity is going to stumble across us very soon, Paimon. You spoke of her.
Maybe something she's wearing will give it away? Like a wind bloom pinned to her chest or something.
Oh, would she have a wind bloom? And can't a wind bloom technically be anything?
Wait a minute. Alice never said Nicole was from Mondstadt.
Yeah, that's also true. We never got that info.
Oh, true.
A tea set. Yeah, they have their own cup. Huh. Yeah, they would have their own cup.
That would be this young lady, then?
You know what? Yeah. Ooh.
Hey there. Sorry to disturb you, but are you Miss Nicole?
Varka, Knight of Boreas of the Knights of Favonius. Alice might have mentioned me before.
No. Damn. Not worth Alice talking about you.
If we got the wrong person? Sorry.
No, Paimon. It was to Varka's statement.
Well, this is awkward.
Oh?
When I shook my head, I meant...
Yeah!
No, Alice hasn't mentioned you before.
Exactly! She was just saying, Varka, no, I've never heard of you.
Huh? Where is this voice coming from?
Remember, mind your head.
My apologies. For certain reasons, I am unable to speak. This is the only way I can communicate with you. It might take some getting used to, but I hope you can understand.
Hey, it's fine. I'm more shocked by the fact that Alice never speaks about me. I mean,
His ego shattered. It's on the floor.
As for you two, we have crossed paths twice before, but it is nonetheless a pleasure to finally meet you.
It's really you! Thanks for all your guidance in the past!
You're quite welcome. This time, things are different. We have reached the unwritten pages of the story. You might say that we stand at the crossroads of fate. Now then, allow me to formally introduce myself.
The hair flick. This is so Alice's in... That, okay. The unappreciated master sculptor. The immortal literary giant. If only they'd write. And the silent angel, yet also the orator. The instant they utter a word. In summary, to remain silent is to be the observer of the world.
No, stop! Alice!
That's great. I love this. Nope, I love this. Also, her eyes are so pretty. And nope, yep. Okay, Alice is doing her thing. I love this.
I had a whole speech prepared. I'd agonized over every single word. She always picks the worst moments to ruin other people's plans.
Well, because she has fun. Okay, I had no idea what to expect from Nicole, but this is great.
I'm so sorry about that. Alice took the liberty of devising some bespoke self-introduction magic for each member of the Hexenzirkel.
but I could have sworn I deleted all of the triggering conditions for it. How did it bypass everything? Oh gosh, this is so embarrassing.
Hey, you know Alice. You can just say, sorry, that was Alice, and we'll all be like, oh, okay, it's fine, it's fine.
This is a very different side of Nicole than what we're used to. Is she not used to face-to-face interactions?
Possibly not, no, given the times we've interacted with her, yeah.
Don't worry about it. We've seen that introduction magic once already, so it wasn't too much of a shock.
Yeah, Alice used it for herself, don't worry.
Please go on, Miss Nicole. We'd love to hear what you have to say, or, well, communicate.
Hey, in a way, it is what she has to say. She came here to speak with us, even if it's not in the normal sense.
Huh? Are they talking to this lady?
Oh, you can't...
But...
You're not able to hear it? Oh, because she doesn't know you're there, so she can't speak in your head.
Will you all promise to forget that horrendously embarrassing introduction?
I will try. I can promise you that much.
Sorry? Embarrassing? When?
Also, you're talking to Varka. Oh. Well, I was going to say Varka would not have considered that embarrassing, given how his speeches go. But then also, this could be him actually saying, what situation? Huh? Among the words that, hopped out now, I saw angel. Should we be pointing these out?
Yes. My name is Nicole.
Very few
and
angels.
I am one of a very few angels who have retained both their preferred form and their power.
Oh, okay.
The Traveler and Paimon should be no strangers to this concept. There is another of our kind in Natlan.
Lord of the Night.
They call her the Lord of the Night.
Alright! Paimon remembers her!
Yeah, but we've never seen her in person.
Yes. Well, I have retained more of my power than she. It's because I don't have a long-term duty to fulfill. To be more specific... no. We'll be here all day if I get into the specifics. Moving on. If I'm not mistaken, you are here because you wish to learn how one might reach the moon beyond the sky.
That's right. Is that something you can give us any guidance on?
Yes, I do know a way. It began with the Hyperboreans, who lived after the War of Funerary Flame.
Yeah, we don't know too
Blank
much about that
looks.
time.
Maybe I should start with the background of the war. Or maybe not. It shouldn't be an issue. I'll fill in the gaps for you when we have more time. Anyway, after that war ended, the three moons retreated to beyond the false sky. The Hyperboreans were humans I once aided. They accepted the civilization and creations bestowed upon them by the angels. But despite accepting many blessings of the angels, many among them still held on to their faith in the moons. They were reluctant to accept the new order. Even after the War of
She's
Funerary
just playing
Flame,
to buy time.
they sought to contact the moon goddesses beyond the sky and receive their guidance.
But all three had passed away by that point.
This mage has a unique method of communicating. Is she talking about the moons?
Very smart. Yeah, she is.
Yes, but they did not know. And so, still they prayed for the moon goddess's mercy. After building titanic structures that consumed vast amounts of Kuvaki, at last they glimpsed the moons and heard their voices. But of course, they were gravely disappointed, for it was then that they realized the three moon goddesses were dead.
Oh, that's such a sad story.
It is. Humanity was in a very sorry state at that time. The angels who had once aided them were gone, and the War of Funerary Flames had left them homeless and destitute.
Just a second, I gotta ask. How relevant is all this history to the task at hand?
I feel since it was mentioned, it has to have some connection.
Well, I mean, it's...
Okay, it seems we've drifted into irrelevant narrative waters.
Well, it's good to know background, so, I'll accept it, Nicole. It's fine.
It's been a while since I've had the chance to speak inside someone's head. As soon as I got started, I lost control, and the words just flowed out like a waterfall.
No, it's okay. For some in particular, it's nice info.
What I'm trying to say is... right.
Damn.
Yes, that's it.
Damn.
The relevant part is the ritual created
Holy
by the
shit, her face.
Hyperboreans.
The ritual. Okay.
The fact that they bypassed the false sky and saw the true moons implies that they successfully built a connection between Teyvat and the outside world. Which means, with enough Kuvaki and a sufficiently stable connection, it should be feasible to send one person over the border.
Okay, so they built some kind of portal?
Oh, yes. A portal. Yes.
Is something wrong? You sound disappointed.
I just didn't expect you to summarize it so well.
Yeah.
It turns out I could have said all that in one word, if only I'd managed to think of it.
It is okay. Like you said, this is the first time you've had a minute to actually speak, so it makes sense you are having a little bit of a hard time, and in a way, you're subconsciously taking advantage of the fact you get to talk so much.
No, please, it's fine. This is invaluable knowledge. I'll be sure to record and preserve everything in writing.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, I suppose I could backtrack and add some more detail. I did gloss over a few things so far.
I would love for you two to have a nice long chat, because I'm sure it would be really fun for you. Well, I mean, it's very depressing, but I getting to, detail all of the history, but I do believe we have someone who's waiting for us over here in the back.
Whoa, 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 time out. Let's summarize what we've got first. The Hyperboreans were the last ones to use this method, right? So we somehow need to find whatever structure they built and make sure there's enough Kuvaki to power it up. Luckily, we have the moon marrow of both the eternal and iridescent moons, so we're all good for Kuvaki. Which means the key issue we need to focus on is finding the place. Am I right so far?
That is the first bit of actual information that could give her an idea of what we're talking about.
Yes. Although, I expect the structure is long gone by now. That said, what if we could take advantage of the phantoms to travel back to a time when it still existed?
That could be possible.
Well, travel back isn't quite
really
accurate.
Yeah.
It's more like we'd be creating a handshake between 2 points in space-time. We wouldn't even have to pick a time when it still existed. It could just be a time when it still appeared in phantom form via projection, or we could project our own phantoms, fold them together, and...
Okay, a lot of complex stuff. I can you're like Albedo. Okay, that's the connection. All of us are just staring. Damn. That's
You
weird.
look lost. Was that too hard to follow?
Yeah, things got a little, technical there. Paimon's brain is reaching capacity.
Alright. Let me think about how to put this more simply. Okay, got it.
Okay, how can you put it more simply?
Over the next few days, I'll search for phantoms that we can use. Once I find one that meets the criteria, I'll let you know and we'll regroup.
That is very simple.
By completing certain rituals, specific individuals will be able to enter the phantom and make it to the Hyperborean structure.
Specific individuals, okay.
If everything checks out, and it looks feasible, we'll just need to wait for Moon Prayer Night, and we can send the Moon Goddess back home. I'm really skimping on the detail here. Is this making any sense at all?
I think so. For now, we'll just wait to hear from you.
Yes. Basically, yes.
I know we're taking it very simple, but that's how some of us appreciate it.
Great. Counting on you. In the meantime, we'll focus on finding the moon goddess's name.
My name? Are they looking for a way to stop me from disappearing?
Excuse me, Miss...
Go on, Miss Nicole.
This conversation was a little all over the place. I didn't catch your name.
I am Lauma, of the Frost Moon Scions.
Ah, I did wonder. I noticed that you listened very intently when I spoke about Hyperborea
Oh,
and the
no.
moon's history.
They're gonna have a lot. Well, I mean, she has a job to do, but they're gonna have a lot to talk about.
If you'd be interested, I'd love to visit you this evening and go through it again in greater detail.
Yep, nope. Fucking Lauma's getting all the info she could ever want.
Also, if you were serious about making a record, it would be too risky to simply write down the raw details as is. I would suggest some tweaks. Maybe rewrite the stories
hey, yeah,
as
fun way to go about it.
tales or fables, perhaps even prayers. Anyway, we can cross that bridge when we come to it. So, see you later then? Oh, and no need to prepare anything. Just a cup of tea will do.
Yep, just a cup of tea.
See ya!
She seems friendly. It's just...
No, I actually really enjoyed that.
It's so nice to find someone who's actually willing to listen. I've been dying for a chance to finally go through all this systematically from start to finish. Any longer and I'd probably
she's
start
kicking
forgetting
her
it.
feet.
Now Paimon gets why Alice told us to mind our heads.
Yep. But then also, our poor girl, why can't we notice her? Oh, it's killing me.
What did I tell you? A lot of quirky people in Alice's orbit. Now then, the next order of business is, where do we start looking for the moon goddess's name?
Maybe the rest of what Nicole has to say might give us some clues.
There is that, but there has to be more other than just the info that Nicole can give us.
Once I've heard her out, I'll summarize the salient points and share them with you all. I'm also inclined to review our other documents. Yes, our faith was first established by our Hyperborean ancestors, but many of the more factually accurate records are from after Kuthar's birth.
I have a hunch that the Fatui might know something too.
Sounds like we're gonna follow Columbina's journey through Devat, huh? In that case, we'll start by heading to the Frost Moon Enclave.
Sounds like a plan. Take this with you. I'll see about getting in touch with the Fatui. It'll probably just be Arlecchino and Sandroni again. They're the only ones who would want to help.
Thank you, Mr. Varka.
Don't mention it. Honestly, I'm more comfortable dealing with the Fatui than prying into the details of a young lady's childhood.
Yeah,
Catch
makes
you
sense.
later.
Makes a lot of sense.
I should follow them, just in case there's some way that I can help.
God, there's gonna be like an oh God, I can't speak. There's gonna be a moment where we genuinely can't progress forward, and she's gonna somehow make it work. I don't know how, but it's just some belief I'm gonna hold on to. Super beautiful. I don't have time to start any other side things, Paimon.
A while ago, I took the time to organize all documents in our possession that pertain to Kuthar. What you see here is the material I consider reliable.
You're saying there's unreliable material too?
I imagine there's plenty of unreliable stuff.
Yes. Most of the information we have was transmitted through an oral tradition. Inevitably, some of her stories were mythologized and deified over the years, through countless retellings. That's why I organized them into reliable and unreliable. There's no sense seeking answers in history unless we can ensure the veracity of the historical record.
Makes sense. All right, let's take a look through.
Clear and concise would be one way to describe the writing style of these historical records, but you could just as easily describe them as terse and dry. And since Lauma already knows the material like the back of her hand, the quest to find any new information in these texts is tough.
Almost all these records refer to Kutar instead of Columbina. Although neither of those is her real name. Paimon's not sure what point she's trying to make.
What we can gather from these records is that the Frostmoon Scions worshipped her as a god, placing impossible expectations upon her. I cannot fault them for their earnest faith, but for all their devotion, worshipping her day in, day out changed nothing. I imagine that none of it resonated with Columbina. It wouldn't surprise me if, even back then, she had already begun to reject the name Kutar and everything it represented.
Lauma speaks the truth. When I heard them call upon Kutar with hope and expectation in their voices, they may as well have been calling upon somebody else.
When you were organizing these texts, what criteria did you use?
Well, that's a bit complicated. I looked at the level of detail, perceived authenticity, prose style, and how realistic their portrayal of Kutar seemed to be. Amongst the Frostmoon Scions of today, only I know of her existence, and I alone have spoken to her face to face. As such, I know that there are certain things she simply would never do. That being said, I have sensed some changes in her lately.
Changes? Me?
Oh my god, she's precious.
Seems like this is getting us nowhere. For what it's worth, why don't we check the unreliable sources too?
There could be something there. Like, I guarantee you a lot of it is unreliable and not helpful, but there's an off chance something sticks, right? And we still don't know. She heard that song back when we first met her, the one she kept singing and humming to herself whenever she would get lost in the conversation. She said she heard that when she was born. She didn't know who was singing it, but that's what she heard.
Sure. Give me a moment.
Oh no, she's up here.
Exerting but a fraction of her divine might, Kutar sheared a great mass from the snow-capped mountain and cast it into the sea, upon whose surface shone the mirror image of the moon. Thus was formed the island of Hisi.
Wait, yeah, no, and we still have that... Was that... Okay, sorry. I'm really confused. Hey, she's getting a laugh out of it. It's great.
Yeah, right. That doesn't even begin to pass the sniff test. The 3 moons are not but lies through and through. Only one moon has ever shone for us, and Kutar is her name.
I'm trying to think back, but if it's here, hold on.
The vast majority of ancient texts are filled with fanciful tales like these. I trust you understand my criteria a little better now. Kutar did not speak, merely gazing into the distance in silence. And where her gaze landed, this was her prophecy. Clearly, whoever wrote this text never even met Kutar. Otherwise, they'd know that her eyes are always closed.
Hey, what if they meant the wherever she was like staring in the sense of her face was looking? But yeah, also true.
What about you, Traveler? What are you reading?
Seems like a collection of anecdotes.
Come on, let Paimon see. The child wished to build a wooden nest with which to shield a fledgling bird from the cold. But being so young and lacking in strength, the child could not snap the branches from the trees. Katar was passing by. Upon seeing the child, she summoned forth the Kuhenki, who built a beautiful nest for the child.
I remember that.
Yep, see? And there was some truth! Sorry, I'm yelling.
Not knowing the meaning of Katar's divine intervention, the child dared not to respond, and thus ran home to call their parents. But Katar was gone. The moon chanter declared the event a miracle and took the nest as a relic, placing it on high for all to see. The child was named as one favored by the goddess and was greatly respected amongst the people. Yet, no further miracles were bestowed, and this matter was forgotten in but a few years. Huh. Any thoughts after reading that?
If it's true, it gives off a somewhat lonesome feeling.
Yeah. Columbina probably just wanted to join the kid in making nests.
Ah. I had originally considered this a fabrication, because Kutar did not perform any similar actions in subsequent records.
I mean, after that first time and seeing the effects, maybe she just didn't want to do that again. Because maybe it would always come with the outcome of just them running away.
But now that I think about it, it does seem like something Columbina would do. It's just that...
She didn't know how other people would interpret her actions.
Yeah.
She was probably worried about making things difficult for people. So, she gradually stopped joining in.
Yes.
Oh, that's so sad.
Oh, he's playing with the bird. Oh, no, don't fly away. God damn it.
And now, I can make no such gestures of warmth, even if I want to.
Don't give up.
Still no name. That's a bit of a shame. But we did learn some interesting stories. That's gotta count for something. Barca said he was gonna set up a meeting with Arlecchino and Sandrone, right? Let's go back to Nasha Town and see how he's doing.
Oh my god. My heart is just breaking. Even from like some of the first interactions before, you know, she got a little bit more energy, so she got a little bit more pep in her step. she just gave off such a kind, like, while very nonchalant, and maybe she gives a shy possibly vibe, she didn't seem like the type who wouldn't like interactions. I don't know how to really put what I'm thinking into words, but just... Oh, man.
Let's see. There's Varka. Oh, and it's Durin and Albedo, too. Yeah, this is pretty much the same place we bumped into each other last time.
I convinced them to stick around a little longer. We were all waiting on people, so I figured having a little company would help pass the time.
Ah, so you've been waiting for us? Does this mean that you've already arranged things with the Fatui?
Yeah, how did that go?
Sure does. Now you're back, we can go meet up with them together. How'd your investigation of the Frost Moon Enclave go?
Well, we didn't find out Columbina's true name. But apart from that, it went pretty well.
We learned some stories from her earlier days.
Aha, just as well that I didn't tag along then. I'm sure our moon goddess wouldn't want every man and his dog knowing all about her private life. Still, desperate times, desperate measures, I guess. Someone had to do it.
So, Varka was waiting on us, but what about you two? Are you waiting for Alice?
Oh, no. We already met with her.
I'm sure she went straight to them.
We discussed that experiment I mentioned to you last time. Oh, and she also handed me this communication device.
I'm sure I saw one of those back on the Golden Apple. Yep, that is exactly the Dodeko device. Oh my god, they're bringing back the Dodeko. Dodeko communicate. What was its full name? It was probably somewhat similar to what I just said, but what was it? Oh my, sorry, memories.
That's right. I understand she informed you about the relationship between the phantom phenomena and Tevat's borders, yes? She wants me to help her with some more experiments on that front. She said that she'll contact me through this device with more information.
Ah, I see. Following instructions and making observations. Pretty common research method. Takes me right back to Albedo's lab.
Wait, then who exactly are you meeting?
Someone you know. Albedo's met him too. But I don't think Miss Lauma or the Grand Master have been introduced.
Oh! Oh, are we? Are we talking about Hat Guy?
Introductions are overrated, especially in cases like this.
Hey, Hat Guy.
It's you!
Mm-hmm.
So, it's not like the academia has prohibitions against going abroad. Also, I applied for leave.
Yep, Nahida gave him permission. It's fine.
I've been writing to Hat Guy since obtaining a human form. I've already brought him up to speed on everything that's been going on in Krai.
Nice to know you guys are obviously staying in contact.
Hat Guy?
Don't worry about it. Long story short, just call him Hat Guy. Hey, it's fine.
Turns out, I actually have heard that name before.
Oh. So no explanations needed. We're good.
Oh? Then why did you react the same way I did?
I only knew the name, not the fella. But since we're all here, let's do some introductions for what it's worth. I'm Varka, Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
Lauma, Moon Chanter of the Frost Moon Scions.
And I'm a Driosh from the Vahumana Darshan of the Sumero Academia. Hat Guy.
Oh, the sigh, the just acceptance of who he is.
Good to see you again, Mr. Guy.
Mr.
I believe we last saw each other on the boat right here.
Mr. Guy. That is a new one, Albedo. I will admit that is a new one. Yeah, so they came to Krai together.
Mind you, the only reason I came here is because there's someone I want to look into.
Mm-hmm.
Who's that?
Paimon. I feel like we can guess.
The Doctor.
Yep.
Also known as Dottore. Second of the Fatui Harbingers.
Mm-hmm. Just as I thought.
From the tone of your voice, it sounds like there's bad blood between you.
Ooh, bad blood is putting it so lightly.
I was reviewing our archives and noticed that a lot of information about him was missing. Left a bad taste in my mouth. That's all there is to it.
I mean, if you want to say it that way.
Dottore, or Zondique, as he was then known, once studied at the Academia, but he got kicked out before he could graduate.
I've heard that name before. Back in the ruins, when the Ibis King mentioned that student. That was the Doctor? Yep.
So the Harbinger's #2 man is a college dropout? How embarrassing for them.
It's embarrassing for the Harbinger, okay? Hey, nothing's wrong with being a college dropout.
Last we heard, he was planning something. We actually heard that a few times before, even coming to Krai, but we haven't seen a trace of him since
Have
we got
not
here.
heard anything.
He only appears when something interests him. For all we know, he might have left already.
I highly doubt that. I would love to, hear that he genuinely disappeared off the face of the earth, but I doubt it.
But the fact he did something here at all is worth noting. It'll fill a couple extra lines in his file.
Why does it sound less like a file you're writing and more like a criminal record?
because it is, but you know, it's a little bit easier to in public say it's a file.
Anyway, we were just about to meet 2 of the other Harbingers. Want to come along? You might learn a thing or two about him there.
I unfortunately don't think so, from our knowledge at the end of the last act, but it's worth a shot.
Sure.
Even though they're harbingers, well, they're old acquaintances of ours, so, you know, when you talk to them, try to be...
I got it.
Yeah, I don't think we need to explain it too much here.
The Frost Moon Scion's relations with the Fatui remain tense. Forgive me if I do not attend.
It is A-okay, Lauma. Thank you for all the help you've been giving us.
In that case, we'll continue assisting Miss Alice with her experiments.
Good stuff. Everyone's having a fruitful time. All right, we better get going. I'll lead the way.
Are you here for revenge? Okay, we're calling it as we're currently seeing it.
Well, yeah, that's obviously part of it. But I'm not the only one who has a score to settle with him. Neither you, nor Lesser Lord Kusanali, nor I want to see him meddling with things again.
Fair enough. One other thing. When we return, let's talk about Columbina.
What's the hurry? Don't worry. Pigeons always know which way home is.
Always know which way home is. Okay. Made it to the Fatui base here. But yeah, he would still remember his time with Columbina.
You made it. Who is this?
This is so awkward.
A scholar from Sumeru. They call him Hat Guy. He's an old friend of the Travelers.
Wait, this is the academia representative you wrote about? He doesn't exactly look the part.
I can only imagine how much these two fucking bickered back when he was a Fatui Harbinger. She's just kicking again.
My identity. You'll notice it bears the seal of the Sanctuary of Surasthana.
Well, what do you know? So it does. All right then. My mistake.
It's fine. I expected as much.
What?
Oh, yeah, because he knows you, but you don't know him.
So as I mentioned in my letter, the Academia's got its eyes on Dottore. But this matter remains top secret. Apart from those assisting in the investigation, the fewer people who know, the better.
If anyone asks, I'm here in Krai to pursue my personal academic interests.
Gotta say, Varka, you did pretty well to keep all this under wraps for so long. Sounds like you got in touch with the Academia about this way back.
You flatter me.
Well, because Dottore's a bitch. They don't even like the dude. Why wouldn't they disclose information?
Where do I even start? Remember that time we fought Rerir at Star Sand Shoal? He sure let me have it then, didn't he? I'll bet Dottore had that all sketched out, with me as his convenient little pawn.
I would believe that.
He could not care less about us if he tried, but hey! The feeling's mutual.
Does Dottore really strike you as the sort who values his relationships with his colleagues?
No, not at all.
Fair point. Definitely not.
Which is why I always keep my guard up whenever he starts making suspicious moves. To that extent, our motivations align. On top of which, I consider you trustworthy people.
I will always appreciate your trust.
Now, back on topic. In the wake of the Reikir of Solnari episode, Sandrone and I grew suspicious about Dottore's complete inaction during the entire affair. So we tried to find out what he'd been up to, but unfortunately to no avail.
He never lets anyone in on his plans. The more he cares about something, the more secretive he gets.
Indeed. Perhaps he believes that by keeping a low profile, he can avoid trouble. But that trick isn't going to work on his colleagues.
Yeah, I mean, he's been researching the ancient moon's remnants. And he's been trying to get his paws on the moon marrows. Only an idiot would believe he doesn't have something more planned.
Yeah, and we currently have 2 of them. Columbina's right over there. You know, she's herself, but, you know.
With this in mind, I returned to Snezhnaya and relayed my thoughts to Her Majesty the Tsaritsa, entreating her to have him recalled.
That's pretty direct. Did the Tsaritsa agree?
Yes. I made it abundantly clear that the Fatui's business in Krai is almost concluded, and we do not need 3 harbingers in this territory. Her Majesty concurred.
While he said it's a lot of work to make more clones, but he didn't say it's impossible, and Nahida didn't forbid him. Well, not that fucking Dottore would have abided by that promise, I bet. Well, he says he would, but I don't trust him nearly enough to believe that, but he can technically make more clones in theory. So even if he did, in a way, return back to, you know, their base, who's to say he's actually gone from Krai?
Accordingly, Dottore has returned at her orders. I imagine he is continuing with experiments, which no one besides he would ever have any interest in.
Common sense might mean nothing to him, but he's not stupid. He knows that no good can come from opposing the Tsaritsa. Smarts alone won't get him all the way. He needs the Rooster's resources and Regrator's Mora, both of which the Tsaritsa can strip from him by waggling a finger.
But doesn't he have a track record of publicly following orders while going against them in private? He probably has it down to a fine art by now.
Exactly.
Wouldn't put it past him. We worked together on a research project once. Only briefly, but it was enough to show me that we're fundamentally different people. He has no interest in doing things methodically, stage by stage. His thoughts jump all over the place, and the moment his curiosity is satisfied, or he gets the results he wants, he disappears. The only similarity we share is that, once we set our minds on doing something, we will see it done, whatever it takes.
So he's not simply going to give up just because he was ordered back.
Oh, we definitely saw some of that in your battle with Rerir. You got so competitive.
Varka, I don't think now is the time.
Ugh, do not remind me.
Then I believe we all concur. Dottore will not simply give up.
Fantastic. Now this is turning into a whole day of unpleasant memories. Ugh.
Hey, it happens. Anyways, can we also talk about Columbina? It's very important. Just like figuring out Dottore's bullshit, but...
Are you talking about the moon marrow stuff?
He also strikes me as the kind of person to disregard experimental regulations, ruin all the equipment, and go way over budget. Then leave the first person he can find to deal with the fallout.
Exactly. This one time, he was running some high-temperature experiment and the substance exploded. But does he care? No. He orders his subordinates to open the device so he can observe the results, which causes the gas inside to leak out. That gas was poisonous. If I hadn't been there, who knows how many people might have died.
He would have loved to find out how many people would have died.
And after all that, he left.
Oh, just right next to...
I was still cleaning up after his mess. What a waste of time, he said.
Yeah, he was mad you interfered with his plan.
Waste of time? The nerve! He wasted my time!
Oh my god. Columbina's like, hey, I'm just gonna poke you. Will you notice? Marco's like, I'll just take a seat.
For a while, huh?
Hat guy, I must say, You seem awfully familiar with internal Fatui affairs, especially when it comes to Dottore.
Hat guy secrets. Hat guy trade.
Thank you, Lady Harbingers, for providing such valuable information. I have no other questions for now, so I'll be on my way.
Wait, what? You're just gonna leave?
You're welcome to join if you want.
Ugh. Just when Paimon thought he'd finally mellowed out.
He kinda has, when you really think about it, Paimon.
He makes quite the impression.
I'll say, I've met tons of headstrong people, but not many of them would join me in bad-mouthing Dottore.
He has a lot of experience. Don't worry about it.
Anyway, back to the main agenda. Barca, you said that Columbina has gone missing? Or rather, disappeared.
She's right here. The bean is right here.
Yeah. We're working on building a connection between her and this world. The simplest method is to find out her real name.
I've actually asked her that question before, but she said she didn't know. Considering our relationship, I doubt she was lying to me.
She could have just given you a pseudonym, but...
As far as I recall, she was never dispatched by Her Majesty to claim a gnosis or anything like that.
Oh, this song! It's playing in the back!
The Tsaritsa's plans had long contained a place specifically for her.
I always thought that was weird. What could she do that the rest of us couldn't?
Knowing what we do now, it's probably something related to Kavaki, right?
Mm-hmm. Without a doubt, that's the simplest way of saying it.
More than likely. When she first arrived, Columbina would often go to Her Majesty and ask when she could start the task assigned to her. But Her Majesty always gave the same reply. The time has not yet come. So she spent her days in Snezhnaya doing basically nothing. The Tsaritsa has summoned a beautiful blind maiden to be a harbinger, giving her the third seat by virtue only of her enchanting voice.
Is that what everyone was saying?
It was a dumb and stupid
Yeah,
rumor,
it's what people are fucking saying,
the
of
reality
course.
of the situation made it hard to refute.
And what happened after that?
I imagine she stopped caring.
Or she tried to ignore it. It's not something I would say she could really, like, just shirk off, especially when, you know, she would want to return home. And so being in all of these hostile environments where she thinks maybe she can find a place, yeah, no.
She no longer seemed to care why she had been recruited, and Her Majesty never gave her any missions.
In the flower
so she
garden.
Just continued to sing in the flower garden. For my part, I was busy. So busy, in fact, that watching someone be that idol had me fuming. But still, I got the sense that she had long been used to a life of other people claiming she was needed when she wasn't.
I just felt that having a place to stay would cost me something eventually.
The whole basis of how we kind of started the communication was her being like, is this a offering or a gift?
And so I waited quietly for the day that I would have to pay the price.
And on the other end of that spectrum, you had me. Someone once told me that I had the lousiest work and the toughest luck. That's a good way of putting it. I forget who said it, but those words have always stuck with me.
Oh, would she have been able to? Yeah, no, it sounds like something he would say, but I wonder if someone else said it or if it was actually him and somehow that sentiment stuck with her, even though now she cannot place the name.
But you've done your job exceptionally well all this time. Because at heart, you are a conscientious person.
Thanks for telling us all of that.
What is it? Something come to mind?
It's nothing. I'm just even more eager to learn her name now. I want to shout it to her from the from the rooftops. Yeah, that sounds like us.
That makes sense. Nothing screams "you are needed" like your name shouted from across the town.
That might give them a heart attack. They'll be like, oh, is something bad happening? Or, oh god, I'm in trouble.
Luck with it. But if you ask me, Columbina is still the most shoutable name.
Hey, I mean, that's because you have experience shouting her name in anger.
I'm just so used to it now. After all the arguments we've had, I can't be bothered trying to remember another name for her.
Nor I.
Sandrone. Harlequino.
You chat further about interesting moments from Columbina's past, but nothing comes up, I'm assuming. Ooh!
It's a Sealy!
Yeah, Nicole. Yep.
Does that mean Nicole has news for us?
That has to be. Otherwise, why is there a Sealy just chilling, coming up to us?
Ladies, I thank you for your hospitality. If the chance ever comes up, I definitely owe you both a drink sometime.
I'm sure it will.
You can make your own way out. Heck, you've been here enough times, you probably know your way around better than I do.
I'm sorry, we've broken it a few times, but it's okay. Take care, everyone. We'll be in touch if the situation changes.
Okay, time to do what adventurers do best. Follow that Sealy!
Yeah! I haven't followed a Sealy in a minute. So, it, brings back the memories. Oh, we're with Durin! I'm blocking all of the cool little loading symbols.
Here you are.
Oh, hat guy.
Yeah, you're back.
How come you're back so soon? Did things go all right with the Fatui?
Fine. Dotori's been summoned home by the Tsaritsa. Couldn't get much more than that. How about you? Any progress with the investigation?
Is this like a... I'm trying to base. This gives me 2 locations in particular.
Unfortunately not. We've tried everything. Different phantoms, different locations, different points in history. But the results were the same each time.
Abyssal monsters roaming the land. People crying out in despair, with no hope of being rescued.
Every time I see it, I can't help but think, is this what it was like in Mondstadt when Dragonspine Durin attacked? And if I fail in the task I've been given, will I create yet another tragedy?
No, you got this, Durin. I believe in you.
That's just meaningless speculation.
It's fine. You got this.
When we encountered similar phenomena previously, I tried to interfere with those illusions, using sounds and lights to guide them.
It's quiet compared to them talking. Hold on. But I don't want to turn that up too much.
However, we could not change their fates. At most, we were able to extend their existences.
The events of the past are like fate that has been written into Irminsul. There isn't a living thing in Teyvat that can escape its past.
But Miss Alice instructed us to try to find ways to change the outcome that these phantoms face.
It's an impossible task. Can't you just refuse?
If Alice is saying something like that, there has to be something that can be done. Maybe? I don't think she would simply ask us this without cause. Also, this angle, it low-key looks like Hat Guy has a Dodeco right here. Just this angle. Sorry, I got so distracted when I looked.
Since she asked us to do this, I feel like it can't truly be impossible.
No,
Or
there's more
if
to
it
it.
is, well, mages can make the impossible possible. I could not have been born as Durin otherwise.
But you also said that your past 39 attempts were fruitless.
That's true.
But you're still going.
Yes.
Ooh, standing his ground.
After this many futile attempts, surely you realize that you're not doing this because you still believe what some mage told you. It's because you want her hypothesis to come true. It's something you wish for deep inside. So, think for yourself about what you want to do. As long as you don't believe it's futile,
I like that.
It isn't.
Yeah.
Okay, you got this.
Previous experience indicates that we cannot touch the phantoms, which limits the effectiveness of our interventions. If we want to clear this hurdle, we need to break this rule somehow.
Same thought here. Following the same rules means repeating the same failures. Reducing ourselves to mere playthings of fate.
So you mean we need to figure out a way to make contact with them despite knowing that we can't?
Yeah, we need to somehow break that knowledge.
Yes, and I suspect that's something only you are capable of. Everything in Tevat is logged in Irminsul, but the withering that once occurred in Sumeru was a sign that the Great World Tree was being corrupted.
This corruption allowed things that should not have existed in Tevat to appear. This is tantamount to rewriting reality to an extent.
You're saying abyssal power might be able to affect those
Yeah, I
phantoms?
would believe it. Entirely, yeah. That was my thought. Damn. I hate when I don't say things out loud.
No one's ever tried it before. If you're gonna try it, it'll take courage. And you have to be confident that you can control it.
Is anyone there? Has anyone seen my daughter? She's missing. I have to find her. I hear someone inside. Spargana? Are you in there?
If I can use my abyssal powers to warn him that there is danger here, maybe it'll change his decision. Maybe he'll stay away.
Possibly? Because, yeah, he did initially only go because he thought it was his daughter. So maybe something that could indicate a little bit strongly that it's not. But, I mean, he could always think, what if she's in there even with the danger? But...
Yes. The important thing is not the nature of the power, but rather how you use it.
To intimidate and obstruct. Sounds about right for the Abyss.
Let me try. I should be able to influence that thing.
Okay. Here we go, Durin.
Have you seen a little girl?
What? This isn't the time for that! Just run! Where are all these monsters coming from?
I hear someone inside. Spargana? Are you in there?
There is someone in there. I kind of feel bad, but what if that's... Okay. Durin can use the power of the Abyss to affect the world in which the Phantom is located. For example, using it on the stone pillar will create a barrier that intimidate and obstruct attributes, which in turn will affect the choices and actions of the human Phantom.
What is this? Looks dangerous. I should get out of here.
I don't know what I need to... Oh!
He really left. Huh, we did it!
You did it. I mean, we did sit here and talk about it, but you were the one who did it.
Don't celebrate too soon. Follow him.
Yeah.
See what he does next.
He can still end up in a similar fate, just a different building, so... That's why I wanted to... Ooh!
Monsters approaching from the front. You need to stop them and create an opportunity for him to hide.
No! There's monsters ahead!
Oh. I mean, I blocked them out, right? I may have done that too fast.
Wait, is that the barrier I saw earlier? Why is it appearing now? It's as if someone's controlling it.
Is that what you wanted me to do? Or... Yeah, okay. Sorry, brain's working on 2%.
Is it safe now? The barrier's gone too. How odd. Anyway, I guess I'll keep going.
Quickly, let's keep up.
Yep, nope. Can't let this man die.
Wait, there was someone else here? Don't go any further. We've got anti-monster traps laid out everywhere.
Which way? Might go.
My daughter
Wing.
must just be up ahead. I have to go. This way's blocked.
I don't know which... Ugh. Wait. Wait. That seems a little... I don't know why I... Like, it was... I think it was telling me to, but maybe he would have moved away. I feel really bad for what I just did. Yeah, I killed him. I was trying to do that beforehand, and it wouldn't let me. It's not my fault.
Wait, there was someone else here? Don't go any
I'm
further.
glad
We've
no
got
one's here to
anti-monster
clip
traps laid out everywhere.
me being a fucking idiot. Because I literally said, okay, it's my job to keep this man alive, and then I blew him up.
This way's blocked.
I'm not doing it.
We might be able to use the explosives over there, but we need to take care not to hurt him.
Thank you, Darren, for your... Lovely.
I'll use the barrier to keep him at a safe distance.
This barrier seems to be helping me somehow.
Guys, we don't need to...
Hey, wake up! Oh, no good. Gotta keep moving ahead. So many monsters!
There's still a chance, Durin. Use the traps.
Use the traps. Okay.
Hey.
Help me!
I blew myself up. Or did I? Oh, that was so difficult. Okay, no. No. Please give me a second chance. I don't want this dude to die. Yeah, okay. Okay, I can do this. I don't know how, but I will do it.
Hey.
For the sake of succeeding on this mission and making sure Durin does not have a guilty conscience. Ugh. I know English. It's because, okay, the ones behind me. Okay, the ones that spawn really close, I need to get those. Prioritize them. Maybe. I don't know how. Okay, I don't know the order. I think it's those ones. Yeah, it's okay. I don't know why I'm struggling so hard. I'm usually good with these things. Hey, YouTube, you like watching me struggle? I usually cut these moments out. I get frustrated. Because I think I need to get these ones, right? So it's... Yes. I did it! I needed to get the farthest ones first.
I've never seen this happen before.
Okay. We did it.
We might just be able to save this person.
Oh. I don't want to get your hopes up, but I hope.
Hello there. Have you seen my daughter? Spargana is her name. She's carrying a large backpack.
Get out while you still can, you fool. You won't find any survivors here.
But I can't just leave her here. She must be so scared right now.
Sorry. Wish I could help, but I haven't seen her. You'll just have to keep looking.
Okay, thank you. If I do find her, I'll get her to shelter and come back for you.
Don't bother. I've got nowhere left to go.
Another monster.
What's that noise? Monster!
No, if he goes inside, he'll be walking into a trap. Let's try this once more. This time, we have to stop him.
Okay.
Why? How will I know where Spargana's gone like this? You know what? I'll trust this strange barrier. It's gotten me this far after all.
I'm sorry, people.
What? What's this? Hey! Let us out!
Spargana, are you there?
Where'd my friend go?
Hey!
What happened? I broke it. Oh, no, here he is. I'm assuming since it told me to, I'm gonna have to lock them in there. Or no? I'm sorry. I'm dooming you all.
Huh? That looks like one of my daughter's books.
I am very scared of the outcome of this.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, it's one of hers for sure. That's her name on it right there. She left her backpack here.
Oh.
Durin, just like last time. Use the explosives.
Okay, fuck. I hate the explosives. Why are you doing this to me? What? Oh, Jesus.
It won't work. There's not enough left. If he makes it in, he'll die. But then, this clue could be the key to him finding his daughter.
Oh, gosh, because, yeah, the backpack, and if she's dropped it at this point... I don't like this.
It might not be the only one. Better he misses that clue than loses his life.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Okay, so we gotta stop him from making it in there.
Stop him, Durin. We can't let him get any further in.
It's my daughter's book. She's passed this way. Why? Why won't you let me go in? I've searched and searched and searched just for this. But how will I find her without any clues?
He stays there for the monsters.
I no longer have anywhere else to go.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. He refuses to go anywhere else. Whether he opens this door or not, all that awaits him now is death. We couldn't change his fate.
And that's not your fault, Durin. You tried your best. It's just he lost hope. Like, from the situation of being cut off there, and it's not his fault. I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted. There's apparently a cat that's chilling on part of our roof. Anyways.
Albedo? Hat guy? Let's try one more time. I don't know how we're gonna do this, but I don't want to give up either.
Okay.
Why am I here? What's going on? All these scenes running through my head. Where are they from?
Huh? What's going on?
His reactions have changed.
How many times have I... What's happening to me? Huh?
Oh!
Wait.
He can...
Who are you?
Can he only see Durin, or can he see all three of them? I'm a little curious.
You can see us now?
I feel like I always could, but that I only just realized you were there.
Odd.
I'm sorry,
Okay.
I don't know how to describe what I'm feeling. But you were the ones guiding me using that marked barrier, right? I haven't done anything yet, but those monsters, those deaths, they feel like memories. Like things I really did experience. I won't find my daughter. In fact, I'll ultimately die trying to find her. Isn't that right?
Well, no, it isn't.
Yes.
It is.
It is.
Yeah.
Even so, we're trying to find a way out of this.
You've not seen my daughter either, have you? It seems she really isn't here.
I'm sorry we couldn't help you.
I'm just tired. Maybe this is destiny. Maybe it doesn't matter how hard I search. How long do I have left?
Experience says 15 to 20 minutes.
15 to 20. Thank you for all your help. Let's rest a while. You look exhausted too.
Now's not the time for you to start pitying us.
It's not pity. I'm just realizing that I've only got 10 or so minutes left. You know? You say you're from Mondstadt, yes?
Oh.
A place with windmills, where people enjoy limitless freedom?
I mean, in a way, yeah. That's a good way of describing it.
And you're from Sumeru, where they've built an academy into a giant tree?
Yep, it's quite the sight.
Yes. It seems you've never heard of either place.
Those names are unknown to me, I'm afraid. Yes. Have you heard of Hyperborea?
I have, but I heard that it was destroyed in the distant past.
I see. That was where my ancestors once lived. What about Delphi Pytho? Was it later rebuilt?
I've never heard that name.
Then what about Sal Vindaknir?
I have seen that name on stone tablets on Dragonspine. But I'm afraid the only things left of that place are its ruins.
I see. Sure enough, there was no way to turn this around, huh? I'm sorry. I was the one who asked to chat, but it seems like we're too many ages apart. There's barely any common ground to start from.
It's all right. We did hear something new, at least.
From how you speak of your lives, things must be going all right for you, I guess.
All right enough. I mean, compared to what you're currently going through, yeah.
They are. Mondstadt is a place of freedom and happiness. There's a lot of good people in the church and the Knights of Favonius, and even outsiders find that it's an easy place to feel at home. We have festivals a few times a year. Everyone gets together to drink, sing, and be merry.
Sumeru is a lot more uptight. Not really the kind of place where you can relax. It's a nation fraught with problems wherever you look. But if all you want in life is to seek knowledge, I guess it's pretty much paradise.
Yeah, depending on your outlook.
That's wonderful. In other words, after this all-devouring black tide passed, humanity did not merely avoid extinction, but rose to build prosperous civilizations anew.
They did. I'm sorry. I just got terrible HSR flashbacks. Give me. Whew. Okay, I'm fine.
I mean, I can see you all right now. That must mean the future isn't a total mess, right?
Yeah, things are kind of going out of whack, but not completely.
That's true.
Mm-hmm. True enough.
Well, time's almost up. Let's part ways, I think. Might be best if you don't waste too much time on me. The chances are slim, I know, but I'd like to spend these last few minutes looking for Spargana. If things work out, I'd love to tell her about what I've heard. May we meet again. Well, or not, most probably. In that case, may your wishes come true.
Oh, I feel so bad.
He's gone. In a few minutes, he will meet the end that was his to begin with. The ending of this tale did not change, but I believe that we've just made the most progress we have yet.
No, that was definitely a lot of change. Not the ending, but so much other aspects to it has been changed.
May your wishes come true. If only it were so simple.
Hat guy, could I ask you a question?
Oh, what's up?
You've never talked about your past. It seems complicated, and it weighs heavily on you, too. Would you be willing to tell me about it? I mean, sometimes it's better to get things out in the open. Take that guy we try to help, for instance. At least he said goodbye with a smile, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of complications and unpleasantness behind him, but...
I know about Albedo's past. Our experiences are very similar, and he created me. As for you, you're my first friend, and you've witnessed every step I've taken. But by comparison, I know nothing about you. Either way, I mean, we're still best friends.
Yeah, still friends, yes.
But if I knew more about you, I might understand your thoughts a bit better.
I've told you about myself. I'm a student at the Academia.
There's so much more to it. We can see even from you saying that alone.
And what did you do before that?
Prepared for the entrance exam?
Oh my gosh.
All right. If you really don't want to talk about it, I won't press you any further.
I was a puppet built from the branches of a white tree, using technology left behind by the Conrian schools of mechanical engineering.
Built, and then it says Simulanka.
A white tree? You mean an Irminsul tree?
Yes. A branch of Irminsul that was once connected to the main tree.
So you had a human creator too?
Yeah. But my creator abandoned me after deciding that I was a failure. after that.
Mm. Yep.
Durin, resisting the influence of the Abyss, suppressing the urge to destroy, trying to do the right thing. None of these things are easy. But no matter how hard they are, trying to rewrite past wrongs is far harder.
Yep.
You asked me if you would create a new tragedy if you failed. I told you there was no point speculating about that. But the real answer is, yes, you absolutely will.
That guy.
But at least you've got people here to help steer you away from the wrong path. So, just keep aiming towards the light.
I will. I promise.
All right, break time's over.
Hey, I'm so proud of you for actually sharing that, though. Paimon really doesn't see it, especially because he still has a lot of that tone, and he does still have sass to him. But when she said he really hasn't mellowed out, he has a lot. It's very specific with people, but it's there. Oh, Alice? Yeah, Dodo communications device. That's what it was.
Hello? Durin speaking.
Hello, friends, it's me. What have you been up to, I'm detecting some unmistakable fluctuations here at the border. The amplitude isn't particularly high, but they're completely different signals from the ones before, and the scale is comparable to those I've detected previously.
Alice, we were unable to save that person. However, he appears to have retained a portion of the memories gained through that cycle, and was able to hold a conversation with us.
I see. Well, that is rather odd indeed. It definitely merits further attention. Could I trouble you to keep trying the same approach? I need to gather some more data. Counting on you. I should probably have Nicole come and check this out as well.
That's where it ends? That's where it ends? You're joking.
There you are. I was worried you might stop to collect treasure chests opened by the Seelie along the way. It would have taken you so much longer to get here.
Can I assume this is starting Act 6? Give me a moment. Well, guys, I guess that was all for Act 5. I have many questions. As we can see, we still have the mysteries with Columbina, so I can only imagine what this next act is going to throw at us to absolutely break our minds. But for now, I will say I really did enjoy the interaction briefly with the two harbingers, so Sandrone and Arlecchino, talking to Hat Guy. Because it's so interesting seeing how, he has all of those memories, but they don't know any of it. So they're just talking to someone they don't actually know, and he seems to just know so much about Dottore and, like, the inner workings of how he functions. So that was good. All of the stuff with Columbina when she initially fades and her just being like, I don't want to go like this, and her actually just going to these places, getting to see firsthand how much has changed, and just kind of hearing about how, like, we knew her life back in the beginning was very solitary, because of this, like, giant deity pedestal they put her on. But just hearing all of that has been really, it's quite a lot. And, Hat Guy talking with Durin about past wrongs and, like, these other probabilities too. Him opening up even was really cool. I enjoyed that. It's part of why I really enjoyed him back when we actually got him on our side all that time ago. So it's cool to see that come back. But anyways, I will be cutting it here. So I'm sorry for all of that. You guys will hopefully be getting to see Act 6 very soon because I'm going to obviously keep on going and powering through. So you should see it probably within the next day. I don't know. We'll see how fast I work. And yeah, no. Let me know your thoughts on this act. What's been your favorite aspect, and how excited are you guys for the next part? And then, I guess this means I'll just have to wait to pull. How much am I willing to pull after this? With how much Columbina they're shoving in our faces? Who knows? But we'll have to see. Till next time, though, guys. I hope you have a great day or night, whatever the heck you're watching this. And if you like the video, remember to give it a thumbs up. And if you want to be notified of any random videos or things like that, feel free to hit the subscribe button. But do not be pressured into it. It's unnecessary. But yeah, till next time, everybody. Bye-bye.